with one person,
raining.
and that would be him because he
Yeah,
would have to pick
already.
one. Well, yeah, I'm
I
surprised.
like mist. I like misty days.
Oh wow! Listen to that. We're getting real answers.
Really? What do I like that when it's foggy?
Yeah.
That's Misty.
Yeah.
Overcast and foggy.
Yep.
That's
No,
what
misty is on the ground. Well, it depends. I like it raining when I don't have to go
Fog is on.
drive in it.
No, fog is all around.
You like it when you don't have to drive.
That's foggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's foggy.
But I like heavy fog. Heavy fog.
It was.
What do you call it when it's low fog?
I don't want to see a foot in
You
front
call
of me.
that mist?
I'm looking up the difference between fog and
It was
mist.
like
Well,
foggy.
mist
like
is
last
wet.
week.
Fog
I
is
thought
not
mist is wet. Yeah.
It was pretty foggy earlier in this week.
Yeah, mist is wet. Mist is wet.
Yeah, mist is when it's wet, condensation.
And it's all over.
Yeah.
Mist is thinner as well.
Fog is heavy. Fog doesn't make you wet.
Mist is thinner, so you can see further into mist than you can fog.
Yeah.
You like that fog.
So what's your favorite mist?
I like not seeing shit. Is your answer.
You like that?
I like it when I can't see or hear.
He wants to put his hands
Yeah,
up, and
anything.
then his hands are
I
gone.
don't want to be hurt.
Fog and mist are the same thing, except mist isn't as
Are we
visible.
on?
That's quite literally it.
kind of. I'm waiting to start it.
All right. Well, you
Like,
can
I've
start
seen
it.
that movie where there's like where it's like the monsters in the mist.
Do you want
and
a
they're,
pillow
like,
or
in the
anything
grocery
to
store.
sit on, or?
I have a blankie right here.
I know you have the blankie, but do you want like a towel to put on the chair?
No, I think I'll be okay.
All right, because I think there's the rocking chair. Does the rocking chair have a pad on it?
Actually, can I have that pillow?
I didn't bring my glasses.
Yeah, that might help. I've had that for.
There's no pad on the
There's no pad on that. Oh, the
No,
pillow.
We got
part.
rid of the
Okay.
pad of the rocking chair years ago.
Did we? Okay.
Probably 20 years ago.
You okay? You're gonna hold the pillow, the willow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
Do you
looking
see
at the
us? Do you
camera,
see?
everybody's
Is
looking
all
at the camera.
the technology working good?
So far. We're gonna
Oh my
find
God,
out.
it's so full of sandwich.
Somebody say hi. We're there.
Hey, bro. Hello. Hi. Hello. Good evening.
We're on.
We're back with the
Everybody's
League.
here?
Are we here?
Everybody's here.
Hi. Hello. Good evening. Welcome back to the League of Roses. We've been away for a while, but we're back. Yay! Everybody's excited to be here. All right. Yes, we're back sooner than we were last year. Last year took us 3 months. All right. So with the wonderful world of the League of Roses sitting before you, we have the Sky Blue Rose,
right.
which is a lousy group of adventurers. Oh, excuse me. A very valiant group of adventurers in the land of Barovia right now. They've been assembled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was just wanted to see if you were
We
listening.
called everybody lousy.
I was wondering
We
to
said
see
it's
if
a
you were
lousy
listening.
group. N is lousy.
This group was assembled
W is
by a
lousy.
gentleman named Rudolph Van Richten, who has since passed away.
Technically, we
And-
founded this group ourselves.
No, kinda.
We
They're
founded the
still.
White Rose and the Blue
It's
Rose.
an
He did not found the
adaptation
Sky Blue Rose.
of gypsies, thieves, and murderers who have come together and have formed this group to band against all evil in Ravenloft, with the exception of N, and N even switched. So it's sad to say we don't even have N, who was the mighty flame of lawful evil, lawful good. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the lawful?
It's been a long time since I've been talking this stuff. All right, so as we do every session, we're going to go around. We're going to meet our players, and they're going to introduce their character to some sort of depth. It's up to them. And then as we do that, we also have a question for the player to answer for their character. It's supposed to give us some insight into their character. Often it mostly is a mess. All right, so we usually look for volunteers to start, and
I'll volunteer.
wow, look at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
The
gonna
first
say, let's
victim.
roll, but, you
The
know.
first victim. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Richard, and I play the character Grutz Breaker. Grutz is a 7'2", half-orc, bar wizard, barbarian, blood hunter. He is bald all over. He doesn't have a speck of a head on his head. Actually, not quite bald all over, only on the head. Everywhere else, it's pretty hairy. He's got that hairy hair here.
So you're kind of opposite you,
Yes.
right? You got hair all over,
Yep.
and then and you have no hair on your body, but he has hair all over his
Yep.
body. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
This is what you aspire to be.
No.
You think that's sexy? Okay.
The
All
new
right.
form of
He
beauty.
does follow the totem of the bear.
Yeah, and everybody knows Richard's a bear.
Yeah, it's a very necessity.
Okay.
Yeah.
What bad jokes? Okay, that I'll send everybody away. All right. So the question for you, a little confusing about it again. What was the question I sent? It's
what was the biggest mistake your character's ever made?
Okay.
But
But
if-
it was among all our characters.
But if we're going among all our characters,
What's the biggest mistake your character has ever made? Any of your characters is what you want.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Or like, what's the big mistake the player themselves feels like they made?
In real life.
Oh, okay.
No, in the game.
In real life.
Okay.
In real life.
I was about to say, oh shit, let's pull up the list. shall
Oh
we?
no!
We're getting deep.
No, that's getting at TMI as Christian has
Yeah.
said to us. Okay, go ahead. Oh, Mike said to. I think. Go ahead.
I think the biggest mistake I have made
as
was-
a player.
was when I played my first character, Croaker. He was a rogue in the lands of Ravenloft in a different land. But when I played him, I acted very obtruse until a lot of bad things happened to him right in the beginning of the campaign. And it made me play him for the rest of the game very fearfully. Let's put it at that.
So you were very. You okay?
it made
Contact is.
Yeah, contact. So you were very aggressive. You were very
Yep.
forward.
Yep.
Obtuse. Is that what you said?
Obtrusive.
Obtrusive. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said obtruse, and I don't know what obtrusive is.
Obtrusive.
Obtrusive.
Yeah.
And
but-
even that word,
Basically, his trinket was removed from him and sewed onto.
Oh.
And then
oh.
right afterwards, when we were investigating a serial killer.
That was the very first game,
Yep.
right?
And then afterwards, we were investigating a serial killer. I went in the room. He caught me, and I got knocked out immediately. And it was after that that I became very careful.
Do you have contact solution? There's like a hair on. Like,
I do not.
That's what made it pop.
Check. You can just use water too.
Yeah.
Use water from the cooler,
Yeah.
and that's pretty sterile water.
Yeah.
Okay, so and ever since then you've been, and that's 6 years ago.
Yep, that was
So
about 6,
ever
7
since
years
then
ago.
you've stayed back.
No, not ever since then, but it made me learn a lot about the game. And it made me learn to
Interesting, 'cause-
somewhat let stuff go with the flow more often and not fight the DM as much after the first character.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't think you fought.
If you go back 7 to 8 years, I fought with you more on some of the stuff. than
You
I do
did?
now.
I don't
Yeah.
ever remember that.
I remember
They
it.
were very upset with money issues in the game.
Yeah, I was very upset with money. I was very upset about a few things.
What do you
Sorry,
mean you were
God.
upset about mine? I didn't know this at all.
Yeah, we used to fight about how much money means what in the game and a few other things.
Oh, you fought with me?
Yeah.
Like what? What do you mean? Like what's an example?
Like
Just
An
when you
argument.
would tell them like something would cost 200 gold, he'd get upset and be like, "It only should be like 5 gold."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Well, you have all this money, so why do you?" Wait,
Oh yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah,
I was trying to.
stuff like that.
I was trying to make things
It made
cost
you
as much as
learn-
you had all that money.
Yeah.
Because I had to use your money. Otherwise, you just have money. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it made me learn a bit to relax and let things go with the flow more, but also
Okay.
mature as a player.
Well, at least I told you why I was
Yeah.
doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's face it. It's whatever you're willing to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
And if somebody knows you have a lot of money, maybe the character
Well, they
should have
didn't.
known that, and I shouldn't have done it that way. So my fault. Okay. But I was trying to keep you poor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what do you care? You just buy your way out of everything. Interesting.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So that's a long time ago.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Who's next?
Oh, I'll go next.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Next
you
victim.
didn't even go.
No,
Next
you can
victim.
go.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I play the character Lazarus. Lazarus is a returned warlock, and he's more specifically
Never
a
used
warlock.
He's never used that word. He's a
Yeah,
returned. Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a
You
warlock.
have?
Yeah, I said it multiple times before.
I don't think so.
Huh.
I know you said warlock, but I've never
Yeah.
heard the word return.
Me neither.
He's the Jinn.
Yeah, you usually say he's a Jinn warlock.
So he's a. So he's basically Genie of the Earths, which means he gets some Earth spells along with the standard Eldritch Blast as well as having his own sort of like Genie lamp he can go into and go out of. And
What earth spell have you used?
spikes.
Oh, okay. I
I
don't
haven't
know.
used it often.
Not much,
There
yeah.
hasn't- it's more like a thing where
To
when
slow
can
down
I use
movement.
it without hurting my party at the
I
same
got it.
time. Yeah.
There must be more earthy spells you have.
Yeah,
yourself.
I can melt with her.
Exactly. See,
You can melt
he's
earth?
got the
I
same
can melt
tools as a
into
weather
her.
wizard.
Oh,
So if
oh,
I need to hide from someone, I can just melt.
Oh,
with
okay.
her.
That's kind of funny.
that could be scary.
Go into the ground.
Yeah, with eyeballs popping out. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What are those? Get
You'll be
them.
the best spy.
Why is there a twig
And
sticking out of the
I
ground?
think the biggest mistake my characters made, or not Lazarus, but with Randolph, was when we were in that one city with a bunch of these, what was it, rare shackles, or the people who can turn into other people.
Yeah.
Like the Goonies, but they weren't Goonies.
Shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters, yeah. And so people got like these like cage things, like beetles and spiders on their chest that was slowly digging into their heart. And then my character was like, I could dispel magic and take these out of them. And then I ended up killing
He did. He killed my character.
He did. He killed my character.
He killed
too.
my
I killed 2 people because I tried
I think
to dispel magic.
I think that's how you lost.
I lost my cleric who was very holy to the Morning Lord.
You guys only had these characters for a little while.
Yeah,
that's the good thing.
Our character died the previous
2 sessions,
area.
and then
you immediately killed him.
They
that's
were passed out, and I'm like, I'm gonna try removing these, and I killed them.
And then you gave us optional characters from the area.
Yes.
And then that ended up being one of my characters, and I made him into a very big narcissist.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Edward Chadswick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Yeah, that was a pre-made character.
Yeah, it was pre-made. It was a pretty good character too.
Yeah.
It was the most players I got to kill.
Boy, I forgot about that stuff. It's
Yeah.
interesting. There's so much stuff that we've done. That's why I'm filming it, because there's no way you possibly can remember things.
Yeah.
I don't know if
You
you'll
can't
ever
remember
watch
all
it again,
the
but you
details.
you never know. You know,
Yeah, I feel like
someday you might be bedridden and you have to.
You just show like
fun times when we were a kid, younger,
Yeah.
playing the game.
All right, interesting. So we've gone back. Well, you've only had 3 characters.
Yeah, I don't have 3 characters.
Yeah.
It was Hans, Randolph, and then now Lazarus.
Yeah.
This is my
So-
4th.
So that's pretty low.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
Well,
This only your 4th?
Yeah.
second mistake.
Croker, my priest, then my other priest, and then Grutz.
Okay. You had 2 priests?
Yep.
It's because one of them died after 2
One of them died
Yes.
in one day, and then you gave a bunch of optional stuff, and Sarah picked the other option, and then I had 2 options: a rogue or
That was
priest.
Lucy, wasn't it?
No, I had a fighter called
You made-
Remy.
Yeah.
Called who?
So my characters were I had a wizard that died in a battle, and her name was Asteria Fizzywuzzle. And then
my
she
God, I
died
don't
almost
remember that one.
immediately. So then I created
Yeah.
a new character called Remy, and she was a woodworker.
Remy. Okay.
And she was the fighter, and she was the one that he killed. So then I switched to the Lizzie,
Lizzie.
the
It was
thief,
Lizzie.
who wasn't a girl at first, but we turned her into a girl.
Yeah. Okay.
That was from the adventure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other mistake I made was summoning.
Oh, you made 2.
Yeah, well, yeah, when I was Hans and I used those like magic frog or seeds or beans and planted it into the earth and it summoned
Summoned
a
a
lich that one-shot me.
Yeah. I remember that. And then we had these
That was
black
just a roll of
flowers that
dice,
could have
yeah.
saved
It was.
them.
Yeah, and then they looted my corpse. And
Oh,
they just,
God,
like,
yeah.
put me into
We
the
did
earth.
leave them there.
They leave
yeah.
nothing unturned.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they aren't necrophilians. You know, they didn't.
You're not the right session then.
Yeah, it's bad news. Yeah. Rough road ahead.
You didn't see the worst of Jiminy Carlisle.
No, I know. You told me it was much worse, and
He was a bad little man.
I don't know why. I don't
This
know why
is-
you tune it
this
down.
is
There's an alternate universe of, because it's very not PC.
Oh, okay.
There's an
Couldn't be
alternate
filmed.
universe where Jiminy Carlisle was a lot worse.
A lot worse.
Yeah, I heard you did nasty things.
He
You
was
told me.
basically a lot of shit.
Same guy though, right? Same.
Yes.
Same.
Character, same look, same everything, same personality.
It was way to pee for children after that.
Yes, this was very much the rated E for everybody, Jiminy. Whereas the other one was 18 plus.
Yeah. It was
Not
rough.
something you would be proud of, or.
No, God,
All
no.
right. Well,
I think it scared Brenda off.
It did.
Oh, did it? Yeah, from playing.
Yeah.
We also left them to die. Me and Mike's character left our rest of the team to die.
That's
We played. He and I played
We
evil
played-
characters.
we were very evil.
Jimmy Carlisle was evil.
We played very evil
I mean,
characters.
I don't know how they've changed the game, but I remember when I played in the 80s and 90s ish. They said you can't be evil and be in a team because it doesn't make sense.
We kept fucking the team over.
You can't. Yeah, exactly. You
We were
out
like
for
basically
yourself.
sold them out to like
Yeah.
a
Slavers.
cult.
Yeah.
I think we were partly to blame as to why we ended up in the Underdark in the end of our adventure.
I agree.
See, that's the point. I mean, you couldn't possibly stay together in it, but I guess for a little while you have a little fun, right?
Sometimes
At somebody else's expense.
Sometimes it's more
Well,
fun to
they
spread it than
died.
it
They
is to
got new
spread it.
members, and it was.
I think most
pecking
people
order.
think that's better to do. It's much easy. It's a lot easier to be the bad guy in a movie than the good guy. That's what they
Not
say.
true, right?
No, that's
Let's
what they say.
say you go to a town and they're like, "Oh, we need help fighting the giant spider people," and then you go to the giant spider people and you're like, "Hey, we'll kill all these people for you, right? Like, just don't eat us, give us something cool." And then the giant spider people make a deal with you, and you're like, "Yes, we help the giant spider people take over the Forbidden City or whatever,
Basically,
In a way, you're doing
the
good for
people.
evil.
So basically, what he's saying is, helping the people fight the spiders would be a lot harder than just getting rid of the people for the spiders.
Exactly. And then the spiders are thankful. They have a spider.
For
If
instance-
it goes your
for
way,
instance-
if it was
Spider
like,
section.
you're
If I
assuming.
relate this to what we're currently doing, say for instance, instead of doing what we did to Irina, we basically groomed her for Strahd and just handed her
Exactly.
to
We
him.
said, Irina,
That's the equivalent.
Strahd really isn't a
This is
bad
why-
guy.
They killed.
He's pretty cool.
They
Yeah.
killed my paladin.
Yeah.
Because I would outright fight them on the choices they were trying to make.
So when we got into a haunted house with a banshee and another person, me and him just walked away as they were battling it, and we locked the door on them too and trapped them.
Yeah, you sound like
And
yeah.
they
I
died.
wouldn't.
They
yeah.
died.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. How fun?
No, it was fun.
It
It
was
was fun
fun.
for you. Yeah. Oh my God. That's
Yeah, they
frustrating.
I lost my stick magic item. I was pretty sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
I ended up rolling.
And you can tell she doesn't forget.
I had a little maple. They let it die.
You fought us too much.
Exactly. You should have gone with the flow. You should have joined the Team Evil.
All right. Next up, we have a lot of reminiscence. Yeah.
Are you gonna go or should I go?
You volunteered
Okay.
beforehand, right? You
Hi.
you guys looked at each other. You were.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I play two characters. The first one is N, short for Nigel. He is a 55-year-old human wizard who was once a paladin. He's a blade singing wizard.
Had a midlife crisis.
You guys have these down. Your description is down to it. Okay. And
We're
so.
very factual at this point.
And I now should you go ahead and do W or
I'll do
'cause
W
it sounds
too.
like this is not by character, it's by player.
Yeah.
So.
My second character is W, short for William. He's N's
Very
younger
rude.
brother. He's 27 years old.
It's
He's a
an N.
human witch.
Okay, good.
Part of the Covenant of Steel.
All right. So, what is the one mistake? Isn't that what it was? It's the
I'll do a short and sweet one for.
what's the biggest
for-
mistake you have ever made? I guess as a player, is how he's put
I'll
it.
do two. One short and sweet for W. Eating the pixie without.
Oh,
That
really?
was a mistake. I should have waited
Pretty
on
bad.
that rather than just.
You did well. You played your
swallowing.
character. Your
I did.
character would have just eaten it, right? Thinking it's just a bug.
Yes. My other mistake was when we were in the
That was funny.
when we were in the Gumi town with
Goomies.
the plant people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. It was me and one other person who was normal, and I didn't think to go continue on. Instead, I killed a couple of players.
It was. There was like two. I think it was it your character, Richard?
What?
Like two characters got turned into.
Yeah, it was
Richard.
me and him.
It's
So-
funny because we were the two people
And
who
so
were
we
evil
just
last
killed
in another
them.
campaign.
We killed them and like walked away, and then you were like, well, if you got out of town with them, they would have turned to normal. And they would've survived.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. They lost.
We didn't complete the mission. We let that town die.
Yeah. There's been a couple of those, right, for you?
I guess the other one would have been the headless horseman.
What character was I playing then?
Well, I thought you didn't like the Frankenstein guy. He got away. Remember?
That the headless horseman too.
That's
We-
a long
we-
time ago.
We ratted on the little boy.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We got the guy who was making like the golden brew. Right?
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah.
That's true, we did.
Yeah.
And now there's no more golden brew being made.
Yeah.
No more. Yeah. Yeah. That was. I
We
don't
didn't
quite
get the
remember what you
statues
did,
made
but
of us as well.
they did. They were going to make a statue of. I think it was.
It's only like Roderick or some shit like that.
It was
There was a
Roderick.
roll and he
Is
won.
either
Yeah.
Rudy or
I think
Roderick.
it was old man.
No, he died on the first
yeah,
island.
He
he-
died
Yeah,
on
he
the
died.
first
Oh man,
island.
Rudy died on the first island.
Yeah.
The very, not even like the very first thing. I think it was the
It
first
was the
session.
first- it was the
It was the
first
first
session.
session.
Run
It
stuff,
was
and they-
the first
He
session.
died the first session we ever
He
had.
started running away from stuff, right? And nothing. He could, yeah, yeah. You've had 2 of them die like that, right?
We've had a lot of people die a lot of different ways.
No, but the running away thing is not
Roderick
good.
That's
died.
right.
Roger
He
died
got killed by
running from
skeletons.
skeletons.
Yeah,
Instead of going to the hut.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened there.
He
Yeah.
slipped and fell.
He
Never
slipped and
mind.
fell. And he had like a really good belt too. He had a really good belt.
Yeah, and
I
then
mean,
nobody.
Rudy had the fucking sun sword at one point.
That's true.
Yeah, well, that was a long time before I knew what I was doing.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I gave you that to make
Yeah,
you.
imagine if one of those characters was alive. Yeah, I've seen the sense.
How crazy! At one point, Woodworthian was the main character.
Yeah.
Oh no!
We had the one.
clue what you had, though. So, you know. Well, how'd you lose that?
He
died.
He just died and
in
it
the
was gone?
goo.
And nobody
The
else.
goomy.
Oh,
One of the
right.
goomies got it.
He just dropped it in the goo and let it sit there, and no
Oh.
one took it.
Oh no! It was the pumpkin goo or
The
whatever.
pumpkin goo.
Well,
It like solidified on it.
We were like running at that point though.
Was that the big giant pumpkin thing that you fought?
I think so.
That was a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
The trick or treating.
It like turned to cement and stuck.
Yeah.
the sword.
The pumpkin guts would turn.
So
to
then we
cement.
just said, fuck it,
We just said,
and
"Fuck it."
walked away.
Yeah.
walked away from
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Could have really used that right now.
Yeah, we did a lot
I was
of-
probably never so happy, phew, got rid of that. I didn't realize when I handed it to
We
you.
got
what I
a,
was
you got a
giving
dinner
you.
Strahd. What's that you got
Oh
over
my
there?
God,
Oh
what
shit.
an idiot I was. Wow, shit. Okay, so you're okay. So we got your 2. All right, and finally we have.
Mike, I played.
Really with the level with it. He's a very tall lad and he looks like Steve Urkel.
He's very tall. He's 8'2"
He's very tall, too tall.
and 129 pounds.
Yeah, he's very thin. He needs to work out a little bit. But he's weather with it.
He needs to work out a little bit. Yeah.
He's
That's a good
changing
one.
the weather instead.
He's changing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Everybody's perception about
Yeah.
it. Okay, and so what mistake have you made as a player?
I've made a lot of mistakes in my 15 characters. So I'm gonna pick a top 3, and my number 3 is when an old man Woodworth tried to fight the panther on the boat. That was pretty dumb. Pretty sure that's how he died the first time.
Now that is the very beginning.
That's like the first thing.
Either session
I
one or
was making mistakes
Oh
from day
my God,
one.
That was funny. Yeah.
My second one would probably be when Roddy Woodworth took a dump on somebody's porch and then had the Spanish Inquisition chasing him down.
yes,
an
that was a
entire
good one.
town.
Yeah, that was
And
a
he
good
was a
one.
wanted man the entire time.
The whole time. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Wait, what about the shapeshifter town and you kicked the shit out of the one guy?
That was pretty bad too. That's about the same level of bad.
The one with the
You
whip.
made
You made him public enemy number 1.
You made him purposely piss off Mike's character. So Mike's character kicked him in the shin and you made him die from it. And then he had a little
See, I don't count that as my mistake because
Oh yeah,
he
he had to live in the
invaded me.
Mike's character had to live in the sewers that whole adventure.
Yeah.
I don't count that one as my mistake. I was invaded. I was completely invaded.
That makes it really hard on a character when they have to either be in jail or they have to live in the sewer the whole time, and everybody else is up doing something, and you're having to figure out how to navigate your way around.
I think my number 1 mistake,
yeah, it's
and
bad.
I think this was as Rudy started the game as him. He saw a what the fuck are they called? A mind flayer toy in the house or whatever, and he picked it up because he wanted it, and it turned into a real mind flayer and it killed him.
That's true. That
He
happened.
died in 5
It
minutes.
was Baba Yaga's house.
He was in Baba Yaga's house.
There was a huge
There was a
trophy
kid's
room.
room or
There was a
something.
trophy room full
Full
of
of
a
Yeah,
dolls,
a bunch
but
of
of
dolls.
different creatures. There was
I
a
don't
creature of a
remember that.
beholder and stuff.
Yes, and so he saw the mind flayer doll, and he picked it up because he
But
wanted
his
it.
intelligence was so low
Yes.
that the mind flayer just depleted it to zero.
The mind flare. It turned into a real mind flare and it killed him.
So is that space in time when you lost like 3 or 4
Yes.
characters
Yes.
right in a row?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
with pirate.
That guy ran.
Pirate.
He was the reason why I got to kill
The
Strahd.
pirate one died, and then he
Yeah,
died.
The pirate died in the same session.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the guy that will always live in history.
Yeah.
He's just trying to cure his skirt.
Booty would
He just wanted to cure his
Booty?
scurvy.
Was that his
Booty
name?
would
Booty.
That's too bad. That's a great name. That's too bad. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Okay, so we have now the time to do a recap. Does anybody remember whose turn it is to recap?
I think
Sarah's.
it's Mike's turn.
I thought I did it last.
No, it's your turn, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah just wants. Sarah
It's
doesn't
my
want to do
turn.
it. It's
Is it your
Sarah's
turn?
It's my
Okay.
turn.
Sarah just wanted to try.
It's probably good it's Sarah's turn because if anybody's going to remember 3 to 4 weeks ago, I think it's been a month. So
What happened was
We survived.
we did the hex crawl. We did a couple more rounds to see if we could get any fun prizes. We didn't quite get any prizes, unfortunately. So then we went into town and we found an abandoned burgomeister's mansion. And inside the mansion, we immediately went to... We explored and we immediately found the secret door to the downstairs cellar,
yeah.
where we found a body in a barrel.
You know,
Yeah.
And then we also found a champagne doucissant, or whatever.
Yeah, my
champagne
character has
doucissant.
champagne do the
Wait.
Du leston.
Doucissant.
Do it, Stone.
Champagne de l'esport.
Champagne du leston.
And then we explored a little bit more. We saw the burgomeister's ghost, and he said to help the boy. So we were like, oh, okay, we're already kind of doing that. We have him. And then we have to take him to the church to bury him.
Okay.
His son.
That's the bones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember his son's name?
I know the guy's name was Laszlo.
Yes, Laszlo Ulrich.
Yeah.
His son is Oleg.
Oleg. Okay.
Not Aleg, Oleg. Yes. And he was an apparition, and he was in the one room.
He was crying like a bitch.
Was he?
So let's go ahead
That's why I'm not
and
doing it
load
yet,
that room.
Yeah.
If I can remember which one it is. No, it's not that one. It's...
Yeah, I only wrote down the guy's name, and then I wrote down his kid's name. And the champagne de l'Instant is 100 gold pieces. That's how much it's worth.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Yes, and so who
You know
has
what?
that? I
do.
believe you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark it up. There's no wine around, so it should sell for
It's
easily
true.
double its
He
value.
could sell it for 1,000,000 Strahd gold.
Hey, Strahd, here's your champagne. You do this Sean.
Okay, and let's see. Is there anything else of significance that we should mention? Why are you here? Just real quickly.
To help restore the sanctify the girl.
Marina.
Yeah, Marina.
Yeah, we're basically working on the request of one of the undead revenants in the Argonvost stronghold.
Very good. Yeah, that's great. Okay, couldn't ask for you to do any more in terms of remembrance. Okay, so that's where we'll pick it up. We're on the screen. So with you also is Esmeralda Danaver. She's a, you guys remember what her background is?
She's a Vistani who was like exiled out of her group, and she was picked up and trained by Van Richten to know all
Very
the
good.
vampire hunting ways.
What's the one unusual thing about her?
She's missing a leg.
She's missing a leg from the knee down. Yep. She's got a leg that's like a wooden leg, like a metal leg,
Peg leg.
and it was made by. Do you remember the
Toy guy.
the Blinsky? Yes, yes. Is no bueno, is no Blinsky. Yeah. Okay.
I hope we come back to him and he's like a mechanical monkey.
Well, what happened to him? Do you remember?
Yeah, my aunt stung his monkey and it killed it.
Killed the monkey. Yes.
He
And I
doesn't know I
believe-
did it. He doesn't know I did it.
Yeah, yeah,
He got no proof, no evidence.
yeah. All you got to do is go back to Valaki, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, you remember, the ghost was that of Laszlo Ulrich, and he's asked you to take those bones that you found in the cellar and bury them somewhere and give the body a proper burial, let's just say, and that it being his son. Okay, so that's where we left it off. I've got still Laszlo here. Only I can delete him, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so is there anything else you want to do? And this is basically his bedroom, so it's all the mansion is all in disrepair. Stuff laying all over the place. Most of the top of it is caved in, and everything is destroyed inside basically the house as you've walked around. Somebody did find, I believe.
I did. I found a coin.
A coin in a library.
Oh yeah,
and
you did.
the coin enables you to do what?
I can bring it up on my phone.
And I believe a couple of you have some of these coins.
I have one
have
that grants
one.
greater
Okay.
invisibility to undead.
Okay.
I have one.
Do you know what it
Oh,
does?
it lets me undo
Hers is healing. Really good
3
one.
turns.
3 rounds.
Up to 3 rounds.
Mine
You don't have
is-
to do all 3, but you can do up to
Mine
3.
is either I can do mass cure wounds or I could do heal one person for 70 hit points.
Okay. Wow. That's one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's big. All right.
I think I had one.
So, I don't think you do.
No, I think he did.
He got one in the catacombs of the winery.
A gold, one of the coins?
Yeah, he got one in the
Yeah.
winery. He might have had the same one I had, maybe.
It should be
Did he
written
write it
down.
If it's not written down, then it doesn't count.
Never existed.
If we've seen more than 4 coins, then I would be
You
surprised.
gave me one. I remember it.
How long ago?
Oh boy.
Wasn't that long ago?
Wasn't it from the winery?
Or was it from the...
Sarah, when did you
the
get
one where
yours?
the family was hunting?
I got mine at the winery.
Okay, so you got
Mine had like an owl on it.
Yeah, mine did too.
Wait, Mike, did you get yours when we were in that one house of those hunters?
Oh, you
It
know
should have been
what?
there, because that wasn't Barovia.
Oh, okay, I wasn't Barovia.
What about the loop, the time loop house?
Are you sure it's not Jimny?
Jiminy got one.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Did he?
Jiminy had one.
Yeah, I thought it might have been from like the time loop house before when Chimney was alive.
It was Jiminy's.
Yeah.
Could have been Jimny.
If it was Jiminy,
And I don't
we
know that
lost
anybody
it.
rated Jimny's body. He got it by the
Because
dog.
he did a huge thing about Chimney being transformed into some godly being and then
Right,
disappearing.
right.
Like
He
Obi-Wan
probably took it
did.
with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Because this is mine and Richard's.
so
and they
you-
both have owls. I think they all had owls on them.
yeah, I think I gave a different one to
Michael.
Michael. I have a couple of different.
Mine's like very barbarian themed.
Okay, so you're in the Burgermeister's home, his ruins. So it's up to you as to who's leading this group. Is there anything else you want to do here?
We already talked with him. He got the gist of what he wants us to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Okay. Who's leading this
Grutz.
group?
Because Grutz is a leader, not a follower.
Ooh, those are mighty words, mighty big words. Okay.
Reedy will lead behind him. So he's following him.
There's
but
2
he's
types
leading
of leader.
But he's leading everyone else.
Okay. So I'm going to back up because so at this point you can move out of the room. There's no other doors into it. You've done most of the place except for this back area here. So I'm just going to say you're going to want to move to this back area.
Yep.
And as you move in here, you can see that this is a once beautiful large room. You can see that there's glass shattered all over the place, and there's what looks like metal frames, intricate frames that are all bent and wired. The wiring is bent, the framing work and stuff like. There's obviously a bunch of glass panels within these squares. They're like rectangles, and the rectangles
So they're
are
like stained glass.
yeah, kind of like that. There's pots and vases that are broken all over the floor. It's mostly a lot of glass and such. But what you can see, somehow I split the group, is that when you're looking out of this place, as you're moving through all the glass and such, you can see that what it's doing is it's looking out to what looks like is a big garden area.
Oh. Okay.
It looks like there's this, like behind the manor, a very large open area. It's all overgrown now and such, but it looks like it once used to be a garden area.
Okay. I guess we'll just continue going through it. If the glass is broken inside, it could have been from the storm and the weather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else. Is there any vases or anything that's unbroken, or is it all?
Everything's broken and busted up.
Yeah, I think maybe we don't need to explore
Yeah.
the manor. I think
Yeah.
we kinda...
I don't think
Got the
there's
gist of
anything there.
everything
Everything's
I
still
mean,
there.
if the ghost is here, we could ask him where his family heirlooms are.
We can ask after we do what he wants. He'll probably tell us.
Okay, so you can move through what looks to be like, there's a framework of what used to be once a door that was in the middle of all of this framework that looks like it's glass.
So this is like a greenery.
Yeah, it almost looks like what you're looking, this room looks like it was a place where you would sit, and it was probably filled with plants in pots, plants in vases, flowers, things like
Like
that.
an area
There's like
of
it's like a
party.
patio area. And then you would have been looking out on this, through this glass into this very large open gardens. So it's almost like there's an entry door. The door is not there, it's all gone, but you can see there's an opening that's overgrown and it's dilapidated. It's obviously run down, but the wiring is all around it, loose framing and such.
Okay. Well, then we'll just leave.
Yeah.
And we're going towards the church.
Yeah.
Which direction was the church from the Lord's Manor? It was like east or was it west?
I think I was
Someone-
eat west.
Someone mentioned, there was a mention in the last session of the direction from here. And then we were supposed to bury his son at the holy consecrated ground, right?
They wanted us to bury him where his family is buried.
Yeah, in the consecrated
So
ground.
as you're looking out there, so are you still
Yeah, can I see like a church, like maybe like a?
well, what you see is the ground. If you can, do you have enough vision that you have night vision? Or?
I have dark
Okay, so
vision.
if you've got that, what you can see out there, it's a good distance away. It's probably about 25 yards away. Is a big circular area of stone, and you can see in the middle of it is what looks to be like some sort of statue that's rising out of that
Oh, maybe
area.
that's small.
Hey guys! It looks like there's a graveyard over there.
We'll go there.
Yeah, we'll go
There's
there.
probably a church nearby.
Exactly.
So you're going to go back out through
What's the
that
guy's
area?
last name?
Do you want to go that way, or you're just pointing it out?
Yeah, we'll go that way.
Oleg.
Because their tombs are going to be listed by that.
All right, guys. Be prepared to see some zombies. I wouldn't.
You zombies?
Yeah, seeing how none of these, there's probably a lot of dead bodies that haven't been laid to rest in this area.
Or
So you're stepping
everyone in this area has
onto
been
a
laid
path.
quietly to rest.
It's
In
all-
consecrated grounds, and so zombies can't exist.
Exactly.
You're stepping out onto what used to be a path. It looks like it was maybe even like some sort of like pieces of like hard cement, but they're all broken up and now it's overrun with grass and weeds and such. And you're stepping into the garden area. It looks like yourself. I don't know why these guys aren't staying together.
Well, even if there were zombies, it might have been enough time for them to decay.
And as you step forward through this, you can see that there's like an entryway into that area itself. Whereas when
we're
you're
outside.
yeah, you're
How's
outside.
the weather?
The weather is very dark. It's very misty,
Oh, yeah.
so it's very wet.
Almost with
There's a good
Prefer
amount of
fog, not mist.
low fog onto the ground, but you can still see through it. It's swirling.
Yes, that's
moving
mist.
around on
Oh,
you.
Like that.
It's very dark outside. You can tell it's night now. You've taken so long to go through the swamp that
Should
the
we
daylight
light a
is gone
torch?
and it's evening.
I can cast light.
Cast light
I'll
then.
cast light.
What do we see?
Well, ahead of you, you're
Yeah.
seeing that's what you can't see it yet.
Do you
But
see anything
it looks
more
like-
significant now?
no, well, it looks like this area was laid out almost as if like it was like maybe a rows of what you would see of different bushes with plants
It's
and
a
different
maze.
types of flowers and things. Everything's dead now and gone. But you can see where there's like rows that used to be where probably the bushes were. And maybe you can imagine that it was like a maze or something like you said. Could have been maybe a maze or something,
Hedge
kind of a small
maze.
maze, but not big enough. It doesn't look like for you to walk through. So now I get to change.
Oh no! He's changing to the thing with the enemies on it.
Oh god, not another maze.
The last maze we went to had a Cerberus that ate my
Don't you
character.
hate it when this damn thing shows everything?
No, we love it.
Every fucking.
So this place is really, really big.
This place is really big.
Which means that this guy was kind of a bad guy.
What are we doing? Wait, look, guys.
So as you're moving along, you now
Temporary
find
now.
yourself at the top of what, as you can see, is like a patio area. It's like a raised sort of patio, and there's steps to take you down on either side. There's a layer of like just short steps, like about 5 steps, and then there's a landing, and then there's another layer of 5 steps to take you down to the ground.
We've learned that whoever lives in the biggest house is most likely the bad guy.
Or rich.
Well, Beauty and the Beast wasn't. Well, he was kind of a bad guy.
He was
until
a dick.
He was a good guy.
He wasn't a bad guy. Gaston was the bad guy.
Exactly.
I think that depends on. I think that depends on who you. I don't think the Beast was a bad guy, was he?
He was a dick.
He was a
He was
dick.
a dick?
He was a
He
huge
refused
dick.
an old
But that's
lady.
because he was a beast and everybody was mean. They thought
And
he was-
an
No, he
old
was a dick
lady
before.
off asked for him for help.
He
and
was a
doing-
beautiful young prince.
Yeah, he was doing.
Slime and
I
slime
know
I'd
that
help you
story.
if you look like a beast.
He
now.
was.
No, he got turned into
He
a
was
beast by
a
lady because
beautiful
he's a beater.
prince, and he was doing a
He's
big
beautiful,
feast.
gorgeous.
He was doing a big feast and party. An old
Everyone
woman
would
who
want
was
to be
decrepit came and asked him for help, and he refused, shunned her by
And
the
then
door,
she
and told
turned
her
into
she
the
was ugly.
sexiest, biggest titty lady ever, and
Is this in
said,
the Walt Disney?
"Yes,
Yeah.
she
I never
had
saw it.
huge titties. They were fantastic.
No, he's lying about that.
Disney had
But
huge
she,
titties?
But she
She's
did
super
punish
beautiful.
him.
She's sexy. The most beautiful thing he's
Disney
ever
showed
seen.
titties?
And she says to him, "If you were as ugly as you are on the inside as you were on the outside, you
No
would
one would
treat me
love
the
you."
same
Yeah.
way." And she put a curse upon him,
I
said he was as beastly on the outside as he was on
I
the
see.
inside.
Yep.
I'm surprised
And-
you know this. I don't think you've
I
ever
see.
seen this.
Was it from Kingdom Hearts?
I've seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
This is way more than I.
That's the one thing plot they don't follow in Kingdom
That's
Hearts. I
way
think.
more than
They
I wanted
don't.
to know.
They go after he's already
Yeah.
a beast, and
Well,
Bella's
they
already
give
with
the
him.
explanation of why he has the curse.
Yeah,
And
a big titty lady came as an old raggedy lady, just to
Do you
fuck
wish to
with
go
her.
down the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me move you down the stairs while you're talking about the big titty lady.
All right.
I mean, what else would you talk about? Like, let's be honest.
Is this what you guys are talking about as you're going down the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
You're talking about.
Pretty one was telling the story of Beauty and the Beast.
Well, I've heard the
And the
story.
lady, she had huge titties. She was beautiful beyond
I can't
measure.
believe the Disney.
I
would
heard they
have a
were
character with
E's.
huge titties. I just find that hard.
What are you talking about? They make hot women all the time. Look at the Mom in the
But
Incredibles.
they never have.
Yeah.
Big
She had a huge
titties.
ass,
Did a huge ass.
and they make a joke about it too.
They do.
That was Helen Hunt too, or somebody like that, right? The actress.
I don't know.
I remember seeing that first
She's got a
movie. It
fat
was
fucking
okay.
ass.
All right, so yeah, laid out ahead of you, as you can see, is what looks to be just this elaborate layers of patio. It's old furniture, decayed, everything's falling apart. The bushes are mostly ragged and run down. More steps taking you down, but down beyond that, you can see is what you saw was this structure that looks
Yeah.
very large.
I do have a
Mausoleum.
question.
Yeah.
So are there like bushes like covering along the way, preventing us from seeing past them, or are they all like dead?
Well, there's
How long
there's
is it?
overgrowth of it's not tender bush like brush like you could have bushes like you would have seen in a garden. Now the swamp has taken over, so the indigenous plants and stuff are growing, and everything's growing out of misshape
Okay.
and large, and some swampy looking, crappy looking, like
Vines.
yeah, vines and trees and bushes and stuff like that. But it's not. It's what indigenously is growing there, and it's taken over versus what would have been manicured and would have been laid out for these gardens that look like they look like a country garden area.
fire.
And as you keep moving,
Well, it might not spread as much as you think because everything's wet.
and as you keep moving forward,
That's true. They have a
you-
mist
you-
right now,
this-
which is wet.
you can see
compared to fog, which is
there's
not.
cement work
That's not true.
that is laid out, so you can see
Fog
where
is
there
wet,
like
too.
was probably like cemented ponds and things like
The
that.
mist is wetter.
Where they probably had water and lilies and
We
things like
came
that.
to that conclusion.
Those areas are
Mist is actually
they are full
lighter
of water.
than fog.
But fog isn't wet.
Looks
But they
like
have
a
like that
stagnant
brain-
and crappy.
Yeah, they
looking
have like
water.
that brain-eating amoebas type water.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Don't remember, kids. Don't drink still water. It's not good for you.
No, I'll drink it. There's this bottle of delicious.
Yeah, he turned out all right.
You can see. You can imagine that centuries ago, the garden was
Drink pool water.
like obviously a
Give the
magnificent
chloride kill
place.
shit in that.
The fog from the swamp it lurks through the garden maze. It's now overgrown with, like I say, swamp vegetation and old trees. And as you're moving forward again, I mean, you guys tell me I'm
Oh my
going to
God,
move you a
look
little
at
bit
the
at a time. You can go down the next set of stairs. But as you're looking forward now, Lazarus,
Yeah.
you can tell that this structure that you're seeing is not a building. It's part of the garden,
Okay.
and it's looking more
Like
and
a
more.
terrace?
Huh?
Like a terrace?
Not like a
gazebo.
terrace. It's in the ground.
I'm gonna
It's a
say.
gazebo.
It's not like a
I'm
gazebo. It looks.
gonna look over to people and say, I'm sorry. I thought it was a graveyard. Maybe there's a family tomb here.
It's
but-
not a graveyard. You can tell it's a built structure.
It's like a family tomb, maybe.
You can see that there's water surrounding it now in that area.
It's a fountain.
It looks more and more like it's a
Okay.
fountain.
I'm gonna go to the fountain.
So you guys are just going to make your way straight down to it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check here just to make sure. Okay.
Do we hear any like? Do we hear any moaning sounds coming around?
Moaning sounds. Go ahead and roll a 20.
Do I hear a dog?
Listen to see what you hear.
I got a 8.
I mean, I'll roll.
I got an 18.
I got a 16.
You don't hear a dog.
Okay.
I got a 16.
You got 16. Who rolled an 8?
I did.
You rolled an 8? Okay.
Do I hear the moaning of someone right next to me?
No.
You hear Grutz's heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grutz is, you can tell he's hyperventilating. He's a little worried as he's moving.
Oh, look over. You're a little
Seeing,
excited, aren't
seeing
you?
his breath coming out
I'm
of him.
hungry.
But Grutz, you are starting to feel like you have that 7th sense, that 8th sense of concern.
Like hidden danger.
You're starting to feel like there's movement in the back area on either side of this in this garden area where it's harder to see around some of the trees and stuff. And as you start to move forward, off to your right, you definitely, and let me turn this off.
Then you draw the blades.
Let me prepare you for.
Oh no! Zombie.
The tickle
Sludge
monster. The tickle monster.
It's the fucking mound.
It
Oh,
came
yeah.
back.
You're never gonna forget the
I love the mound.
The mound is 2025.
The mound is my friend.
The mound.
The mound.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
After
mound.
a victorious battle
Against the flower.
The vampiric
Yeah,
flower.
it was finding the stupid.
Oh, that thing. That was just recent.
The
Okay.
mound 2025.
The mound. I live by the mound. I live for the
You're
mound.
bound to the mound.
Exactly.
The mound is
Couldn't have
me.
said it better
And I am
myself. Bound to the mound. The mound is life.
Okay.
Isn't Mound a chocolate bar?
Yes.
It is bar.
It is
Isn't
dark
it? It's dark
chocolate.
chocolate coconut without
It
the
has
milk.
coconut.
Yes.
There's only one chocolate in my heart, and that's Cadbury eggs.
And those are coming soon, right?
They're already
Yeah,
here.
they're already here.
Are they?
Yeah.
You already got some.
Yeah.
Did you?
I already got some. The only chocolate I'll actually buy myself.
Did you get the small ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little small eggs are the best.
Are they? I bet they're a fucking fortune, aren't they?
They're like $4 for
a
Yeah, that's not
kind of a
bad.
bag of it.
I've been on donuts right now.
Have you?
Yeah.
I want donuts, but my never wants to fucking eat it.
My work brings in
Oh
too
yeah,
many free
I'm sure
donuts.
you're tired of them.
I'm
I'm
gonna get
like,
myself donuts more.
I've been
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
a game that Mike got me, and in it they keep eating donuts, and it was just so tempting not to get.
And it
donuts.
depends, right? I hate going to a donut store if it's not the morning. So I only like donuts when it's like fresh. Like freshly made. If you go like in the afternoon or like 1 or 2, they're gonna have like their old donuts.
We
they
got
make
donuts
Some
for
places make
breakfast.
more donuts through the day, but I know what you mean.
Where do you go to eat donuts?
We go to DK Donuts.
Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Donkey Kong?
I get a chocolate sprinkled donut. And
No,
a
it
small
stands for
coffee.
Donut King. I wish it was Donkey Kong Donuts though.
They should actually do that.
Yeah,
That'd
it's,
be
well,
pretty cool.
it's fucking Nintendo,
Nintendo would come after them and kill them.
in their sleep.
Yeah.
No, Nintendo should do that.
They'll bring the Japanese ninjas.
Nintendo should do Donkey Kong.
They haven't made a new Donkey Kong.
No, they
game
have.
so
They
long.
made one more recently for the
Oh, did
Switch.
they?
It's a remake of Donkey Kong Country Returns though, which they've remade 3 times already.
No.
Well, that's what a lot of companies have been doing.
But it's a good game. I had it on the
I
Did
mean,
you see the
it's
new
cool.
Pokemon
Yes, it looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good.
You're the outlier.
Sarah didn't like it.
Sarah hated it. She looked at it and
They
she said, "That's fucking
they
dumb."
actually innovated the combat system. Like, there's actually animations and you can like move them around and dodge moves.
Yeah, but okay. Did they once show that if you can leave the city, it looks like you're locked
Yeah,
to the city?
well, yeah,
they
it's a
have, like,
city.
it looks like the city's huge though.
I know, but I don't want to be locked to one
Oh,
location.
I don't mind it. It's pretty cool. Like,
Well,
it's
like, what if the
big.
city's like fucking
Did
London?
you
Yes,
see they also
large.
put
Sarah's just sad that it's not
Oh,
a grand
yeah.
adventure.
That's how
Yeah,
that-
they chose the
They
worst.
chose
fire
Tech
fighting
Pig,
the
one.
worst
the
fire
worst
fight.
fucking one.
No,
ever.
they did that on purpose because Typhlosion has bad history
I know,
now.
I know.
Why?
He like doesn't he like rape women or some shit like that?
Oh no!
Well, if you look at
one
Pokemon,
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Story where
The
he
ghost
fucked,
type.
he fucked a
he
female.
fucks a human.
Yeah.
If I get the game, which I probably will, I'll probably play Chikorita.
I'll play Totodile.
Totodile.
Totodile for life.
Totodile. I did Totodile
I like
when I was a kid.
Totodile, but I don't like his evolutions.
I like his
I like his
evolution.
evolution. It's pretty
Do you
cool.
think they're gonna change? They also didn't show any new Pokemon.
Okay,
You know, that's true, they did it.
so
Yeah.
Grutz,
Or if they're
you-
gonna have
you
That's
to
why
figure-
it's Z to A,
To
because
your
you're
right,
going
here's
from A to
some sort
Z of what they've already
noise.
done.
It kind of
Yeah.
sounds slimy and slippery, and
It's
then
slime.
you suddenly
It's
feel
a mound.
as you're walking along, you feel on your foot
Pray to the mound.
something like bites you, and you look down,
It's a gelatinous
and
cube.
there's this little worm that
Oh,
is
fuck.
attached. It's like
It's a leech!
on
You are infected. You're going to die.
Looks like a leech.
Bye.
Looks like a leech.
I'm gonna swing my flaming sword at
It
it.
is
Okay,
barbarian.
is it on flame?
Yep.
Okay. So as you're doing that,
Wait,
W,
it's still on
you
flame?
also
It
feel
lasts for
something
8 hours.
like
Along
plop
rest.
onto your arm, and it's also what looks like is a leech.
I'm
Now,
gonna eat
I
it.
get one.
I'm gonna eat
That's
it.
the big question. It's not gonna get much out
So
of
you're
me.
gonna scrape it off.
I'm gonna
Is that
eat
what you
it.
said?
I'm gonna stab it with the flaming
You're gonna
sword.
stab
Is that
at
gonna
it.
get much out of me?
You'll burn at it. You'll burn it.
Yep.
Okay, you just want to burn it up.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
that's fine.
eating it.
Okay, so you go to pull on it and
I'm
just
just
roll.
gonna bite it.
Yeah, just
It has to start.
It may take your blood, but you're
just
taking
roll
it.
a 1. So just roll a 20.
And that's 20.
Okay, that's fine. So you pull on it, and it's like as you pull on it, it's as like any leech. It's you can see it's starting to like attach itself on you, and you're looking at it, and its mouth is starting to like bite into you. And as you're pulling on it, and you rip it off, it rips off a little bit of your skin at the same time. So there's a little bit of like a trickle of blood that's coming
bleeding.
down.
Does it
off
make
of
a
you.
horrible screeching noise?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it makes a noise like that. It's basically like that.
That's scary.
You're gonna eat it.
Fuck that.
You get
What
your,
if it's diseased?
it tastes like iron.
I got to look at this up. I'm not quite sure.
Nobody's ever eaten the leech before.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being the first one.
Like, who's the
Well, you know what she does it, right? So when Strahd bites her, she's like, "You are what you eat." You fucking leech.
My blood won't be tasty.
So it just kind of, it's kind of squishy in your mouth, kind of like a gummy, you know.
Yeah, gummies.
But
It's like a gummy
there's-
worm to
yeah, like a
get
gummy
it.
worm. But as you do, you like swallow it directly, or do you chew it a little?
I chew it.
Okay, so as you chew on it, there's a little part of it that, like when you bite on it, it's almost like eating some sand. It's
Ew.
like kind
Like your soup.
Kind of kind of like my shoe. It kind of growls onto your teeth, and you kind of you gonna swallow it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you swallow it, you can feel it going down your throat, and it feels like maybe you ate like a little piece of glass or something.
There's probably like a gem or something in it.
Okay?
Gem?
Yeah, it looked like it was like a little green out part of it.
Sarah, maybe your magic eye inside of you can see it.
You keep going forward.
What
You
does the
want to
magic
go
eye see?
backwards? You want to?
Are we in the water?
There's a little bit of water around you, but you notice what happened is
Does it fly?
it's no. It's like there's you're in bush area and such. So some of the grasses have grown over, and some of the trees are kind of.
I knew I should have burned it
So it
off.
feels. You think the one that came on you, it probably was in the bush.
Yeah.
While W thinks the one that kind of hit him came falling down and hit him on his hand from the tree.
Reedy Woodward looks up.
I'm gonna put my flaming sword against the bush and set it on fire.
I knew we should have set this whole place on fire.
You look up and you can see up to the sky, but you can see some of the trees that have overgrown on
Do I
it.
see anything creepy?
Does he
Like
see
some of
anything,
the
like,
some of the
crawling or
like some of the
moving?
moss
Do I
that's
see
in.
little guys?
No.
Okay. There's no more.
There's no more. You make
There's
that.
no more.
You make
All
that.
right, let's see it.
Keep walking.
We'll keep walking.
I looked. There's nothing.
It
There's
says
No.
no more what?
We're sitting here.
She's just looking around. No more what? Use no more what?
Leeches. Leeches.
There's lots of leeches.
I ate one.
Hey.
Did you eat one?
Gross.
Is it blood? Were there blood?
It
My
was
blood.
crunchy.
You ate blood. You ate your own
Yeah.
blood?
Yeah.
No.
I guess you
Hey, you
didn't
don't know
I guess you
that.
didn't really lose it, did you?
Where?
It fell on me. It fell from above.
Where did it hit you?
It was in my arm.
Can I see your arm?
Yeah.
So she looks at your arm. She goes, "That's a leech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat leeches."
I'm
That's the
assuming
deal.
it's a
Damn.
bug.
I don't want to eat leech.
Yeah, we don't know what these things have been eating.
We don't
would
know
not- I would
what
not eat-
diseases
I would
they
not eat.
carry. We don't know what sicknesses they
eat
carry
it.
inside of them. Venoms.
I realize you'll
poisons,
probably like toad.
Yeah.
like a poison dart frog kind of leech.
They probably do.
I just eat anything
They
that
could be
looks like
dead.
a bug.
Roll for dead.
Did you
And if you roll anything
still
above
tell
20,
anybody
you're
what
dead.
hit you?
Yeah, leech bit my leg. I burned it.
It's basically on your ankle.
Yeah, I burned it.
Esmeralda says, "Can I look?"
Yeah, go look.
She's gonna look and she says, "The little blood.
They can if they
It
catch
burned.
them.
You kind of burned your skin a little bit."
That's fine.
And she says, "No blood. You staunch your own. You staunch your own."
Yeah, my
wound."
sword's on fire. I just hit it with it.
So your sword is on fire. She
Yeah, it's
says.
perpetually on
That
fire.
is the way to do it.
Yeah,
I think. I agree with you. Burn them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. She gets back in line.
Turtles and birds are what eat.
Nobody else wanted to look at him, so she looked at him.
Yeah.
She says, "You
What
want a
color
leech?"
were they?
Huh?
The leeches, what color were
She
they?
Wow.
says, "I don't know. The one's burned, and he ate the other one."
What did it look like? Describe it.
Let me see.
Roll for description.
Let's see if I
So-
can recall what happened 2 seconds ago.
Look right at it.
It basically looks like a curly worm,
16.
Gross.
but on the one end of it, like a leech is
What
usually
color?
a little fatter, a little black. This thing, it's like a pail on
Snake.
one end, but as it went along, it kind of got darker, like it was dirty.
Hey, what happened?
You ate that.
Yeah.
Okay, weird conspiracy thought. What happened is these leeches are drawing out blood so they can go back to a lab and create goomies of us based off our blood.
Oh, now the goomies have appeared again. Huh?
Yeah, goomies have
Goomies have returned. The return of the goomies.
What if they were just baby Strahds?
That's-
Did you strike back?
yeah.
There's
Esmeralda
some
says, "What's a
straws.
goomie? What's a goomie?"
I love stare at her and I'm like, I don't know, I just spoke it for some reason. There's like some part
You
of
never
me,
saw it either,
Some
right?
part of me reacted
She
to
says,
it.
"No, I don't know about you, but I don't know about any."
I say
goomies."
we continue on.
Okay.
Do you want to go back or do you want to keep
We'll
going?
keep going.
Esmeralda says, "Why are we going forward?"
I feel like there's something that's telling me we should go to the
If
fountain.
there's a map of it, there's something for it.
Something's telling you to go there?
Yes.
Holy crap. Okay.
We're seeing if there might be like a family tomb or something here.
She says, "Looks like a garden to me."
Well,
I don't think this is the cemetery. If you want the cemetery, we have to find the church.
well,
That's
you
what
know,
I said.
Hey, you know what they say?
I'm okay with this. I just.
We might as well look if we're
Yeah,
here.
might as well look.
We'll
Yeah,
look.
it'd be interesting.
I mean, so far we found worms.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So you guys are just going to keep moving
Yep.
forward. There's another worm with you. I'll keep him with you.
He's
That's
just a friend.
nice. Okay, everybody roll a 20.
13.
15.
13, 15.
19 and 7.
5.
Pretty much everybody, except for who rolls a 5, sees now suddenly up to your left in front
There's
of
more
him.
of them. Oh no.
There's some sort of a figure that is moving forward towards you slowly.
Is it a mound?
It looks like it's clothed. Huh?
The zombie.
It's not a mound.
It's not a mound. You can tell it's not a
I
mound.
like the mound.
But it looks like it's a skeletal face. Its hair is all flying outward.
It's a ghost.
It's in like a. I'm telling Lazarus. Lazarus is what you can see.
Yeah.
It's not
Probably
pretty.
really 5.
It's not a pretty look. It's got like what looks like a sanitarium robe on. It's just basically got a robe or like a sheet that's covering it, and it's walking, and
Does
it's
anyone have a
now
night
seems to be
sight?
coming
Good
towards
vision?
you. It's like recognized you.
Does anyone have night sight or good vision? That they
I
can
do.
see
That's
this?
Lazarus.
Yeah, that's me.
And so does Grutz, I believe. Right?
Yeah, I have dark
You
vision.
know, for a skeleton, I wouldn't expect it to have hair.
Should
It
I
doesn't
shoot
look
it
like a
with laser
skeleton.
beam?
It looks like it's got skin on it, but you can see it's a skeletal type.
It's definitely not alive.
Is it metal?
Oh, did we see that a fucking thing like that in the woods?
Is it a banshee? It's a,
No.
No, not the banshee. Didn't we see something
I'm
else?
gonna
Oh,
say.
you did. You killed someone.
I'm gonna say. Halt.
Oh,
no
no,
more
you-
moves.
Halt, criminal!
Retaliate if you move.
Wait a sec. Say it again.
If you
I'm
continue
gonna say,
moving,
Halt. If you continue moving, we will see it as an act of aggression.
We will destroy you.
So
This-
you're yelling at it.
this
You're
is
not yelling
my
at your team.
Yeah.
this is my safe space.
I'm
We are
sorry.
not afraid of you. We
So
will
you're worried about your
destroy you.
safe space over there, right?
This is my safe
Okay.
space. If you cross my space safe, I will tap.
We will
So
blow you to
this thing
smithereens.
starts running at you.
Oh, time to
Right
swing, time
at
to
you.
swing.
Time
It's
to
coming
hit.
straight into you.
Yep, we got
Both
it.
of you. And Grutz. It's coming right
Weapons
at you.
drawn, gonna
As it
swing.
gets towards you, you can see its face So
It's
I
a
can
banshee.
see it a little bit better.
What the fuck is
And
that?
you can see coming out
What
of
the
it
fuck is
all
that?
over.
It's a bunch of
There's
worms.
a bunch of worms and
I
shit.
knew it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should have ate that worm. It's gonna
Yeah, it's gonna
kill you
control
now.
you, Sarah.
You dumbass.
It is not a pixie.
Sarah's gonna fuck you
You're
up.
eating everything you
You're gonna fuck you up,
encounter.
Sarah. This is where it backfired.
I never thought about
Oh,
that.
no, wait. That's what he asked if you chewed it or not.
Oh, you
If
saved
it-
yourself.
My baby. No,
You saved
If
yourself.
it looks like a bug,
if
I'm
you
gonna
think
eat
about
it.
it, the swamp is not a good place for you, right? Everything looks like
Oh
a
my
hamburger
God.
to you.
Sarah.
All right, what do you do?
Swing my fucking swords at it.
All right.
Worms. That's
Go
it.
ahead. It's got attack on you, though. All right. So,
Wouldn't it be
so let me
normal
see
if we
what it
saw it?
does.
Yeah,
Would it not be an attack of opportunity? Would it be a normal dice roll because we were prepared for it?
I guess so. Yeah, we should. I mean, you did see it coming, so
Yeah.
that's true. It's not a surprise.
We even declared a safe space.
Okay, so
we told him
you
to
did.
back off.
I won't.
Yeah, we said halt if it goes any further.
We will attack.
We are declaring a safe space. Wow.
Okay, you should see. You should see.
All right,
that
roll
in
your
the
attack. Oh my
You
god.
say that, but the newer rules say you have to have a safe word.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 17.
17, 7. Oh my god, I got this thing that doesn't work.
N got a 10.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
I got a 21.
Alright, I got a 17.
Nice.
The 17 was
Grutz.
Grutz,
A 7 was Reedy.
Reedy,
N got a 10.
N got a 10.
W got a 3.
Oh shit. It got a 13.
What did Lazarus
I got a 21.
Lazarus got a 21.
21 Lazarus.
Let's go.
Okay, it's charged at. It looks like N is the closest.
Yes.
I'm not scared of
Yeah.
bullies.
God damn it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's a
Hold
bully.
on a second. Let me check something.
Let me check.
What defines a bully? Let's find out.
Someone who's trying to pick on me and my friends. How dare you? We're not scared of bullies such as you
Bullies. They're
If
bullies.
it's a bully.
Okay, one of them hits.
I can
and
tell.
Probably does not hit. Oh no, I have to re-roll.
Really would have experience with men like this.
Okay.
You have experience with men like that?
Yeah.
Got a 20 on
You've dealt with many a worm
Oh, let me turn it back on.
when he's making
Might
his
as well
little
roll my
Bavarian.
Oh, you make Bavarians?
Yeah, those little.
Okay, Lazarus.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
My first attack will never hit because I got like a really low number. The second one is a 20.
Okay, 20 hits.
Okay.
20 hits?
And then roll this. That's a 7 plus seeing 13 damage. And it's gonna get knocked back 10 feet.
Okay. That's a little too much. 5, 10. Okay. Okay, next up is Grutz.
Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Okay. 26 damage.
Okay.
With 4 of that being fire.
Okay, when you hit it with the fire, you see it kind of just explodes into a big mass of mess,
Okay.
goo and shit and person and crap, and all this stuff goes flying. And all of these maggoty and wormy shitty things go flying as well. And let's see something.
Is it because the methane builds up in the body?
I guess.
He's like the Oogie Boogie.
Okay, I need you and N to throw a dexterity saving throw, a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a nat 20.
For your dexterity?
I get an advantage.
Whew.
I dodged it gracefully like a cat.
Man, no kidding.
I got a 20.
Okay, well, both of you. So all this crap lies and it flies all over, but none of it hits you.
Kelvin, stomp on the worms!
What'd you say?
Stomp on the worms.
There are worms all over the ground.
Ew.
Oh, W is picking those up.
Ew,
Hold
ew,
on a second.
ew, ew. I'm aggressive.
Really? Okay.
It's a snack for him.
Okay. W's gonna feast.
Make sure you chew your food, or else it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
chew.
store some.
Unless
in
it's gonna
my,
chew on you.
I'm gonna store some in my glass jar.
Oh, I can see it. That's cool.
I don't know if it's cool or not.
It's
See
probably
what?
just muscle spasm.
It's a muscle spasm.
It happens with here.
It's never happened in this spot before, though. That's weird.
I have it happen sometimes to my leg.
My legs are too rock solid now.
Yeah.
My legs are made of actual steel.
All that running.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting back at it, too.
Nice.
Sarah can't even keep up.
I had to put out a few worms
Yeah,
for
can't
you.
even do it.
Not that she ever could. Well,
Okay, so there's like dozens of worms all around.
Putting them
on
in
the
my
ground.
jar.
And most of them are like
Jar?
some of them are starting to are wiggling. As you got a jar.
I have a jar.
so
Okay.
do bronies.
I'm gonna put them in as a snack for
This is
later.
how Sarah like fucking destroys a city. She just starts planting them in
She
water.
eats it.
She's gonna eat it.
She's gonna eat it. Okay, let
That
me
is
take
not
a
safe to eat.
Oh shit.
And yet she's doing
You see the worms start crawling for their lives.
So you're
As
starting
they-
to get
the
out
natural
some of the
apex
worms.
Predators
Yeah.
come.
How are you gonna grab them with your hand, or there's like a bunch of there's a mass of skin and crap and bones and blood, dried like blood, gnarly crap and entrails and shit, and then
So
there's these
I'm
worms
gonna
are
get
in it.
2 sticks. And I'm gonna use them like chopsticks to place them into my jar.
it. That's disgusting.
Okay, so you're gonna use
That is
chopsticks
Yes.
to put them into your
Yes.
jar. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you pick them up, roll a 20 on your dexterity and roll a better than a 13 to gather them. They're flopping all over. Some of them are dead. Some of them you're going to get
18.
in there. Okay. So you get some in there along with a mass of like crappy skin and blood and this horrible mass of crap. Some of them are moving. A lot of them are dead already, but a lot of them are moving around in there. And as they're moving around, they're trying to crawl up the glass and they're trying to get out of the glass
I'm closing
on you.
it.
And as you are doing this, you look up and out of the corner of your eye, you can see movement coming for you. And you guys now look forward and you can see coming for you, several of these things are dashing forward towards you as well. Let me see how many.
Or the spindly guys? Oh,
Yes.
Jesus. You're just pissing them off by trying to eat them. What
You're,
if they were nice?
I'm the new apex predator.
So we
You
know.
don't know that.
So we know fire is
You're the new
effective.
apex predator. Okay. Okay.
So we know fire is effective.
Yeah. They're probably not that tough. They're just squishy guy.
Okay, and they are on you. And again, do we just stay with the same grouping?
Yeah, why not?
Or you
Just-
wanna re-roll it.
We can
I gotta
stick
re-roll
with
my.
that.
You can just re-roll your 3 new
You roll your
guys.
guys, and we can stay in
Okay.
order. That way you can maybe have some fun strategies go on.
Oh yes,
Everybody loves your fun strategies.
yes. Thank you for putting it that way.
Sure, why not?
don't worry, I don't know how many of us has 3rd level of exhaustion, but I sure do.
Oh,
I blame Sarah.
oh boy, I do have exhaustion, don't I?
I don't. I'm
And you
perfectly
should have
good.
taken a rest. I was gonna say it, but I thought no one would listen to me.
The
Mostly because it's
man.
dark. Mostly because it's nighttime in a swamp. I thought we probably should wait until morning, but I didn't say anything.
Okay, so I guess we'll restart again with Lazarus.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one near N. Okay, I missed both of them. So
Okay.
we need to re-roll that. Wait, what's their...
Grutz.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Oh yeah, it's like that.
It could
Hit,
be.
hit. A 14 hits, right?
A 14 hits.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, 14 hits.
Okay.
Just barely.
6 plus 6. 25. 5
25.
of that fire.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hitting the one in front of you?
Yep.
Okay, I need you to roll a dexterity of 10.
Yep. I get advantage. I succeed.
Okay. Ann needs to roll it as well.
Oh, okay.
And so does Reedy, and so does Esmeralda.
And succeeded.
Every time one
Dexterity.
dies, you're gonna have to roll for it.
God damn it.
And again, mind controlled by
16.
bloodworms.
God, everybody but the NPC. Okay. So she gets sprayed with a bunch of this crap that comes on her.
Ew.
This beast is running through, basically dives, and it runs as you're hitting it. It comes and it dives right on top of her. So it's got all over her. So she's got all this crap now exploded and fallen all over her, and it's covering all of her stuff. And you can hear her starting to go, ow, 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 as all of these
xenomorphs
worms are starting to bite at her.
Don't worry, wait one more round. Esmeralda.
Wait one more round.
Okay. The one next to Ed goes, and he rolls a 15. I don't know if that hits you.
That
Oh,
hits.
15. Does it? Okay.
Yeah, he's
He's a
not
wizard.
blade singing
He's a
right now, so his
wizard.
AC's low. He's a wizard.
He's always a.
You a
But
wizard.
he's not a weather wizard.
He's not a weather wizard.
He's a sword wizard.
He's a
I know
sword
he's not a
wizard.
very good wizard.
Okay, you
He's
take
a weather.
4 bludgeoning damage,
Damn.
and then I need you to roll a dexterity beating and a dexterity roll of
Damn, dude, sucks to suck.
14.
I did not.
Okay. So one of the worms from this thing, he only hits you for 4. He just like scratches at you, and one of the worms pops out of you and it goes into the cut that's on your hand that he caught you with, and it's immediately like burrowing into your
Oh.
cut.
Ooh.
That's
you feel it
disgusting.
biting hard and it hurts.
Ew.
That is
Let's see
disgusting.
if there's any. Oh, wait a minute. Heals 3
Suddenly, what's
3
wrong with
necrotic
that?
damage. It's all 3. 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
3.
That could have hurt.
Could be a lot worse. Okay. All right. So the next up is Ann. Oh, he's pissed. Oh, but he's no longer a fighter, is he?
He is a fighter in his heart.
Oh, okay. I am a fighter.
Let me see.
In his heart. Okay, and then next up is Reedy. Get ready, Reedy.
I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade, and I'm going to try to hit the guy.
The guy in front of you.
Yeah. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit,
It does not. That's a good assumption on your part.
but I'm assuming a 17 hits.
It does.
Perfect. Okay. It does
Reedy,
not
you could
hit.
even roll if you want.
I need the spell book.
Oh, okay.
It's on her phone though.
And then another 1d8.
I know what I'm gonna do. but
Wow.
I just don't know the.
5 damage.
Okay.
One of those is fire.
That is a beautiful hit.
That's
I rolled
that's a
one.
brilliant hit.
I rolled a 1.
I'm going to
For my damage.
use.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And I'm going to go ahead and roll for the one that's up
All
there.
right. I'm going to use. Where did you go?
Yeah, I don't know.
What'd you do?
I moved. There we are. Sorry.
That one that's right next to me. I'm gonna blast it with.
That one is actually mush.
That's dead.
And
Oh,
it's
it's dead?
all over.
It's all over
Esmeralda.
her.
It's like
Oh.
covered her,
Oh, that's
and it's
okay.
crap. I don't know why I'm getting this bright.
What
bright
ones are alive then? Just the one in
Okay.
front of the.
There's one in front of the N, and then there's one with W.
All right.
What do we do with the lighting control?
I guess I'll move before I do whatever.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
do.
Okay.
So,
All right. That's good.
Blast people. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, this is just crap right here.
Yeah, move me on to the other side of that one.
Over here?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit the
Oh,
one.
fuck. What's it doing?
Oh, you're on the.
What have you done?
I don't know. I
This
don't
is
know.
crazy. Dang.
Yeah, I know. It's-
You're screwing the
We've got
greedy
two-
little
You want to
us.
move here?
Yeah,
That's an interesting move.
and I'm gonna shoot that one across from me with, again as our scorcher, which is
Okay.
a line of roaring flame, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Emanates from me in all different directions. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw.
of what? Let's see,
16.
It's gonna be
usually.
It's a 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
3d8.
Oh, he fails miserably.
That's nice. Thank fucking God. Okay, so he's gonna take the full
This
damage.
is the first time you actually can do full damage.
I know.
Is it?
Usually he does like 5 damage with it.
15 damage.
Okay.
And it's on fire. Fuck that thing.
And it's on fire, so the next
Yeah.
round it takes additional damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's, I think it's, no, it's my other
W
guy.
rolled very low.
Yeah, well, he did
How much health do
too.
these things have?
You rolled a 3.
Not a lot.
I rolled a 5 for
Damn.
him.
25 or
17
I don't even kill.
plus to hit 17
Who are you hitting?
W
Oh yeah, that hit.
plus 3. He actually hit 20.
That hit.
Okay, there's another. So there's another 4
Mm-hmm.
damage.
And then roll dexterity.
He slams against you. Yeah, and then and then beat a 14.
I
dexterity.
failed.
Okay, so he slams against you and he opens up. Again, it's to open up a wound. So one worm goes into the wound. I'm just gonna say it's like on your forearm, kind of like where you got hit before. And the worm goes and immediately attaches right into where the you've got been cut by the slam of it against your skin and the clawing with his hands. And it goes in, and I think you take 3
Yeah.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
damn.
Damn.
How does it feel to be the first taking damage?
I totally sorry. You're gonna eat it. It's gonna eat you back.
It's W's turn.
Okay, W's gonna hit it.
You don't want to eat him?
I'm surprised.
I don't think I can eat that much in one go, unfortunately.
It doesn't look like a little bug. It's a giant one now. Those are
I
different
failed.
bees.
I rolled a nat 1.
Nice. You're in it.
Okay.
You fell into it.
And then I rolled a nat 20.
Roll
but I
20
failed.
sided
I
die
failed
to see how
again
many
because
go
I
back
rolled.
in.
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, because she rolls a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So she takes a lower. And on both of the 2 rolls, she rolled a 1. She
I
got
rolled a
2
1.
nat 1s.
I got 2 nat 1s.
So it's
She
a
missed.
1.
She missed.
It's just a 1.
She missed.
Okay, so I'm going to do the critical thing here.
Roll a d20.
Now, what were you doing? What were you swinging? Or
I was
something?
swinging my
Attacking.
sword at the
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Roll the d20. See how many go into your bloodstream and kill you.
Do I become part worm
No.
to go with
Why
part
do
toad,
mind
part rat?
control? There's like other games that do have stuff like that, and usually you just get mind control by the worms, or the worms take control of your body.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So you've broken a rib.
Okay.
So that means next attack, the attacker gets an advantage against you
Okay.
on the next round.
Okay.
Oh, you need to roll high or low. There's a high or low. So roll a 6-sided die and just tell me high or low.
High. I rolled a 3.
That's a low.
Yeah.
So short rests take twice as long for the next 2 to 6 days. Roll a 6 for you to recover. You gotta,
2.
so for the next 2 days,
Short rest.
the advantage is gone. It takes short rest takes twice as long for the next 2 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
I looked at it. It looks like a big fan, but it's your ribs.
Damn.
It's cool. Okay. We haven't used those in a while, have we?
No, that was my first nat 1. For the
Okay. So let me now roll. And 9. Which is actually to you guys.
Man, I still remember when I fought the tree and I rolled like 2 or 3 nat 1s in a row.
The 9 is now all the
And I
worms.
fell down the trench.
All of the worms. Worms that are on the ground and shit. Okay, we go back to 21. We go back to Lazarus.
I'm
Go ahead and roll. Grutz, get ready to roll.
Bonus action, fly in the air.
He's leaving you guys. He's up in the air.
I'm gonna fly like 30 feet in the air.
Just attack
Okay.
the worms, Michael, if
We'll
you can't
just
hit
kind of
anything.
move you up to
Huh?
pretend you're.
Just
this
attack the
means-
worms if you can't hit anything.
This means you're
I
flying.
can try to hit.
There's worms to hit. Hit the worms.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast some of the worms. Let's see what I need to roll.
Okay.
14 and a 19 and a...
So wait a minute. How are you gonna Eldritch Blast some of the worms? Just trying to understand.
He's a shoot at the
Just
worms.
like a bunch of them. They're like everywhere.
Yep, I'm just gonna start... Oh, they're...
Bam, bam.
They're like all around.
Maybe I just hit I just hit the one next to W.
They're not just one. This is meant to mean like there's a bunch of
Yeah, I
worms.
just hit the one at
There's
next
like a
to W.
pile. Okay, the creature.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
19 and a 14, but I have to re-roll because I have disadvantage. That's a 2 and a
Fuck, I forgot
14.
Esmeralda. Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
The worms? Oh yeah.
No.
The spot. He's hitting the people.
Oh, it won't. Should I just
Oh,
roll
the guy. 14. I think it does. No, I think that's its. I think that's its. No, that's its class. AC is 14.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I need it down. That's fine.
No, it's a tie. You hit it.
yeah.
Yeah, you hit if it's a
Yeah,
tie.
you hit.
We determined, I think, that last game.
Yeah.
That's a 10 plus 6, 16 plus 3. I think it's 2 right now. 18 damage. And it's gonna get knocked back 20 feet.
How far?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yep.
Just a win.
Oh, I need one more. I need one more. Dice.
No, you fell.
Which way does it go? Does it get knocked? Can you?
It's just gonna
I
go
mean,
up
if you're
way
hitting it
down.
over from up over here, you tell
Yeah,
me.
yeah, probably diagonal.
Diagonal. Okay. Well.
Add 5 more to that, so it'd be 23.
$20, 23.
Just 20 feet.
Just do 20.
I thought
It's
you said
23. It's
No,
20
20 feet.
Oh.
It's just 20 feet away.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it takes 23 damage.
Okay, it's rocking, but it's still there. Okay. Hold on a second. Out of the blue comes more.
What?
There's more.
That doesn't seem fair.
Doesn't seem fair.
It's not very fair. No, I don't know about this. This is
Sometimes Master Eagle Way says sometimes it's good to run.
I vote that we kick the DM for spawning more.
Well,
The DM
you can
spawn
say
camping
that,
me.
Yeah.
TM spawn cannon.
Yeah, I vote the DM has to leave the room the next 10 minutes.
Okay,
Well,
so
we
there's a
kill
few
all
more
of
that
them.
have come in. One has come up, snuck up here behind Reedy. One's come up here by W.
Whoa,
and
nothing
one
sneaks
more's
up
come
behind
running
Reedy.
in. It's running through the massive.
How would it sneak up behind me? He's right there. He would have seen it.
Well, it came up from the side. He would have seen it. Well, Lazarus can see that there's a couple more. If
Okay.
he's flying up, you can see that there's a couple more, and they're like over here, and there's some back down still over here, and there's some ahead of you.
Do we run or do we fight?
I say we book it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, it's more of them coming from the trees.
But you can tell there's only about 3 or 4.
Oh, there's only like 4 left.
Easy.
What do you think? Should we
Fight
keep
it out.
We'll
We'll
fight
fight
it
it
out.
out?
Why
Okay.
not?
Easy. This is nothing.
Okay, so it's Grutz's turn.
I'm gonna go up to the one.
There's 2 of them here.
I'm going to that one right there, and I'm gonna.
Actually, this one is hurt. He's heavily looking heavily
Yeah, but
hurt.
I already rolled.
He's on fire
Yep.
from the scorcher, and then this other one got knocked back, and he's in pretty bad shape too. They're both in pretty bad shape.
I'm gonna pick the one that's full health.
Full health is this one here. You want to come up to him?
Yep.
Okay. As you do, you're walking through a bunch of these worms.
I'm gonna step on them. They deserve to die.
There's a whole bunch of blood, guts, and crap on the ground around you.
Looking pretty grim for them.
Why does this keep going bright and then dark?
It's probably the lighting effect for the fog.
You keep fucking up the.
Oh,
Get
I
rid of
see
that.
the fog. Yeah.
Exactly.
Can I do
this?
Lit up the fog.
No, click off that.
32. Look at that.
Click. Look down. Look at the. Scroll down. Clear lights. I'll probably clear all the lights.
Do I want to do that?
I
I'm not going to do it. Let's just leave it alone. Because we'll fuck it up.
don't know. Yeah.
It's been too long. Okay, what did you hit?
32 damage.
32 damage. It absolutely explodes, and you're smothered and cracked.
Gotta
over.
roll 2 d20s.
You gotta roll the dexterity.
I make it barely. Ooh, 11.
Okay.
I'm going to use my
So there's
movement.
a mass of these things all around you.
Yes.
All this crap.
I'm going to use my movement to run backwards.
Where are you gonna run?
Backwards.
How far?
40 feet.
Oh wow. Okay. 40 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
30 feet.
Yeah, I'm fine with 30 feet.
All right. That Grutz is done.
I've done my part. I've killed it.
This guy that's on Rudy, he's going to attack Rudy.
Excuse me?
Guy
There's
that's
no
on
Rudy
Rudy.
that I see.
There's
I'm sorry, Reedy.
No, you gotta get the name right.
You got
Otherwise, doesn't
Reedy.
count.
14.
He doesn't do shit to me.
Actually,
Does he miss?
It probably does hit.
Yeah, it is.
He hits?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I need you to roll. Okay, so I got to remember all this stuff now. So you're okay.
Doesn't do
So
much damage to Reedy.
no, they don't do much damage.
It's 4, and then
It's
Reedy has,
4.
Reedy has to
It's
do a
necrotic
dexterity
damage,
saving
and then you
throw.
need to do a 13. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Easy. 9.
Okay, so you've opened up a
So you
wound.
take
One of
7
the worms
total.
is going in.
There's
You
no
can feel
wounds
it
on
going
me.
into your skin. It's going
There's
under
no
you. It's
wounds.
burrowing underneath you.
That's disgusting.
And that hits you for another 3
Another?
necrotic
I've
damage.
never been hit.
You got
He takes
hit.
7 total.
I've never been
He does
hit.
4 and then 3.
Yeah.
Never been hit. Reading
Okay.
words isn't fun.
You're like the people who say they never died in a Dark Souls run, even though they died.
Man, he's never died.
Now we go to N. You've got one that's kind of on flame next to you. Wait a minute. He's next. The flame, how much damage does the flame do?
I don't know. She's got my thing. Probably just like
Fire, I think additional
I
fire
think
is
it's
like
like
6.
1d6.
5 or something
I'll
like
just
that.
roll 1d6, whatever. Why waste the time? 6.
Okay, it explodes right in front of you.
Reading Woodworth
Ed,
gets the kill.
please throw your dexterity. Roll your dexterity.
Reading Woodworth gets the kill.
You have one in your arm too.
I
right?
failed. I do.
You failed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got good. You got acid.
I don't want to know how Esmeralda's doing.
You got.
Yeah, no,
she's
she's scraping off, but you can hear her constantly
She's
saying, "Ow,
basically
ow,
melted.
ow."
She's basically
And
melted.
goddamn.
Like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay.
What a
So-
world! What a world!
So you take. Let's see. You've got. This is now where it gets ugly. Oh, I rolled a 1. Okay, so only 1 more gets in you. You've got 2 in you right now, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you gotta stop letting the worms in you.
The worms, but worms is next. So with the 2 that are in you, you take 6 more necrotic damage.
Okay. On my turn, can I rip them out?
Yeah, you could. That would be. Yeah, that's what you have to do on your
Okay.
turn. Otherwise,
I think it's my turn now.
no, it was your turn.
Oh, I didn't do anything. You told Reedy to do the fire that he did, his fire damage, and they exploded. I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
get
I thought in.
No, and didn't get to do anything.
I'm sorry. Go first.
I'm gonna rip the worms out. Or
Okay.
try to rip the worm out.
Okay.
Does a 14 plus whatever the...
Yeah, it gets rid of.
Okay.
It gets rid of a worm. You've still
Okay.
got another worm.
Okay,
So instead of the 6, you take 3.
3. Okay.
Okay, and then the worms that are around. Okay, I got worms around W. 5 of them are biting you all around your legs. Okay, and he doesn't have one in him, right? W?
W does.
Okay, he takes 3 additional necrotic damage from that. And you've got 5 now that are trying to dig into you.
Okay.
And now I've got Esmeralda, and she's got. Okay, so she
Anyone got an AoE?
Esmeralda takes. She's
Yeah,
cutting them
okay.
out of her, but she takes 18 damage.
Do you have an AoE, Mike?
I do, but
Okay.
it'll affect everybody.
It might be worthwhile. Those worms probably only got 1 HP.
Okay.
Well, the one in front of me is dead. The one behind me is.
So
I don't know
it's,
about the one behind her either.
so the only
think that
other
was supposed to be
person
dead,
that
too.
has worms around him again is N.
No, I have the one behind me.
You got the guy behind you. Oh, you've
Yeah.
got 1 worm next to you. I've got 1 worm. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to represent worms. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so there's 2 of them, so I need you to roll.
Oh, well, they would have gotten. Were they there before when I did the fire? Because they would have gotten hit by the fire too. It's a beam kind of thing. So.
Okay, I think they would have gotten hit by the beam.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll.
So I think I just have the guy behind me then, don't I? Or did he?
Yeah, I'm just doing the
I'm
worms.
confused on what happened on the one behind
I'm
me.
just doing the worms.
The one behind you still alive. Durish
Yeah.
is doing stuff for the worms.
So I
not the
think that
dudes.
takes care of everybody. Everybody else is out of the worms. No, Esmeralda's still got worms around her.
It's the reason why I ran away.
We almost got them all.
Yeah.
No,
Actually,
but that's
she
why
doesn't
he
have
killed
worms
something
around
and
her.
ran off, and then I'm gonna
So
go back
she's
in
good.
and kill something. I'm gonna run
All
off.
right, so now we go to
No.
Reedy.
That's right.
I'm not scared of the bully behind
And
me.
Esmeralda is scraping worms off.
I'm going to look upon the bully behind
She's
me.
scraping a worm out.
I'm
You've
going
got
to-
what? You got a bully behind you. Yes,
Yes.
you do.
I'm going to hit him with the scorcher too. Dexterity saving throw from you, sir.
Okay. I don't know what I'm rolling.
16.
He has to be 16.
I got a
Dad.
12.
That's good. You don't win.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to burn, you sucker. Ooh. 18
18.
Damage, yeah, and it's on fire now, so suck it.
18.
Away with you, you one bully.
Okay, so
Disgusting creature,
That guy's-
that's what you are.
that guy's on fire. This guy was on fire. He's blown up. So I can get rid of him. Right, he blew up, and unfortunately, when he blew up, and got rid of the one. Okay, so I have this guy, and Esmeralda went. So this guy is now up, and he's going to run into Anne. I mean, who else is next, right?
Exactly.
You're the next guy up.
No one cares.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So he's going to attack. They've been doing very poorly here, so yeah, that's a 6. That's a miss.
That misses.
Not scared of anything. They're just
Okay.
lying.
W.
W is going to use Word of Radiance, so every
He's
creature...
still got a worm in him.
Yeah, so everything that I can see within 5 feet around me has to
Okay.
make a Constitution saving throw. And they have to be to 16.
Oh, actually, you hit though.
Everything that.
I just missed that.
Within 5 feet around me. So, like, a square of the squares around
Okay, so
me.
it's the guy around you.
So the guy, and then maybe a couple of the worms, and the worm on me.
Okay. The worm that's in you.
Yeah. It's everything I can see.
And what is it doing?
It's gonna do burning radiance damage.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So far, you're hitting everybody. A 16. One of the groups of worms has got a
Okay,
16.
he takes half then. They take 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
How scary.
7.
Yes. Burning radiance.
Though that group is gone. Gone. I delete you. Goodbye. Delete. Okay. And then the other takes 3, right? So,
Yes.
but that's enough to get rid of them. These guys don't have much.
Find
They
the
are,
worms.
after all, worms.
Find the worms.
Terrifying creature of the worms.
Okay, we're back to the top.
Yep. I'm Eldritch Blasting the one next to
Hold on.
Reed.
I just want to make sure. Hold on. I've got these other guys coming in.
Oh, yeah, Eldritch Blast one of those.
More?
Okay, I do have hits on
Even
both
more?
of these. Rolls I got.
I told you there was a few more.
Oh, I thought there was
Lazarus saw them.
Last of them.
You chose
No,
not.
I know what you're saying. I remember.
Lazarus chose not to,
No, he told us.
Yeah, I said there was some.
He did, he
yeah,
told
the
you.
trees.
and you chose.
I thought it was the ones that we were seeing on
You
straight
chose
on.
not to run.
That's because we're not scared.
Not to run.
It's not like they're a threat. They're more like annoying.
Yeah. These are nothing.
Actually, let's do this. I'm going to make it convenient for you. Okay. After all.
Do you have
Okay.
another D10s?
Do you need one?
Okay.
Okay, you can.
D10s.
So to help you out a little bit, I had one of them go attack Grutz. Otherwise, you would have had 2 more on you, Reedy.
Okay.
Sorry.
I see
Okay.
they see Rudy
I
as
am
the apex
Eldritch
predator as well.
Blasting the one
So
next
this is
to-
a new one. This is a new one.
I'm gonna
This is a
Eldritch
new
Blast one of the new
This
ones
is a new
next
one.
to Reedy. And I
Okay.
got I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Wait a minute, hold on. You got this one, and you got this one.
I'm attacking.
This one's on fire.
I'm gonna attack the other one, the one
Okay.
on fire. So it's a 10, 17, 24, 32. It's gonna take 34 damage and get sent back 20 feet.
Okay, it automatically explodes. Go ahead and roll your
So the one of them would hit, and they
19.
would get sent back 10 feet, and then they would get hit with the second one that would kill it.
Which one? Oh,
Because it's 2 attacks.
And each one brings it back 10
And each
feet.
one knocks it back 10
It wouldn't
feet.
hit me anyway. There, I rolled a 19.
Okay, then it's
yeah,
fine.
he's okay.
So it's okay.
Yeah, no, I was making a point for Irene for the other person
Okay.
who I forgot.
That's
the name.
okay. That's good.
Esmeralda.
Okay, so then we've got Grutz
Gonna swing my sword.
and sing my song.
Yep, on my sword. There you go. Gonna swing my sword. 8, 14, 18, 24, 30. 36.
Okay, it explodes. So once again, I need you to go ahead and roll your dexterity and beat a 13, which for you is
I did. I
okay.
got 10.
All right,
Wait, what did I have to beat?
a 13.
I failed.
You failed.
Yeah, I failed. Yeah.
I thought you said you were okay. All
No,
right.
I thought it was a 10. I rolled a
Okay,
10.
so
I
you
rolled
got
pretty low.
you the explosion covers you in goo. And
Yep.
These creepy creatures, and you get hit with 3 of them biting you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3, 6,
9 damage.
3, 6, 12. 12 damage.
Okay.
No, sorry, that's the slam. It's 3, 6, 9 damage. Yes.
9 damage.
Okay.
Necrotic
Necrotic.
damage.
Okay.
That means you rot.
Oh no.
You rot.
All right. Okay, so these guys are up. I got. Okay, so this guy, you didn't hit. You hit this guy, right? With the thing.
The scorcher.
Okay. So
I mean,
go ahead and roll it because it's going to burn him up. I'm sure.
A 6.
Oh crap. Okay, he's still alive.
18 plus 6.
18
25.
plus 6 is 24, right?
Probably 25.
Yeah.
They have 25.
This is.
Oh, wait,
That's-
no, it's on fire, right?
Yeah.
When
He
it's-
just did the fire
Oh.
Well, I
damage.
just did the fire.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, because that's its
Bullshit.
turn. So it's got to. So now it's gonna lash out at.
It's not.
And I rolled a 16 plus 2 is an 18.
That's not gonna hit me.
It's not going to hit you with an 18?
No.
You don't think so?
Yes.
Maybe not.
So when that
Let's
roll-
I think you should check.
It'll.
Okay, so
you know
18
what? You know what?
It seems pretty high.
Just for you, I'll
Okay,
let
very
it hit
good.
you this
All
time.
right. Okay, so you take 4 damage.
Don't you
Not
have
scared.
this?
Slamming into you. He's got his. He's
I
his
don't
attack.
I don't remember.
And then I need you to roll your dexterity and beat a 13. That would be a roll of a 13. You
Huh?
have to beat a roll of 13. Did you
I
take
got
your
13.
Did you take a 4 damage?
Not yet. Sarah was showing me something.
And you made your dex
Yeah.
roll? Okay.
Well, I got a 13. Is that a pass or no?
yeah,
That
yeah.
passes.
Okay.
When it's a tie, you win. Okay, and then I have one more. It's on W. It's a new
Damn
one.
bullies.
No, it's the old one that's still there, and he's almost dead. You want to get rid of him, but he misses you. Okay. So now we go to Anna.
And it has one in front of him right
Yeah.
now. And it's gonna try to hit him.
Hit him hard. These guys are not tough. You just got to avoid the explosion.
Okay. I succeeded that one. And I'm gonna divine smite. And I'm gonna do a third
It weighs
level
too much. He's
smite.
fresh, but you know. So now I told you what you got to get him with.
Yeah, I want to make sure I can kill him.
I mean, these things don't hardly hurt you. You got to admit.
They're creepy though.
They're just.
It is creepy.
They don't deserve to
They're just
exist.
little-
It's creepy. That's what I liked about them. They're
They
creepy.
don't deserve to exist.
They're
They
just,
are creepy.
they're just the
You blew up the one next to you, didn't you, Grutz?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
They're just the spaghetti monsters from Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's
5.
kind of from what?
From
Uh,
Resident Evil 5.
22 damage.
Okay, that's not quite enough.
No,
That's
it's
nothing
not.
else?
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate for sure.
Okay.
All right, you guys are on the cusp of eliminating these guys, though. Okay, so now we did. Now I do worms. Is there worms around anyone? There's some worms around. N. Okay, so I have to roll. Okay, so 6. So you need to roll your dexterity. Has to be a 13.
I succeeded.
All right. None of them hit you. All right. Next up is Reedy.
Really?
And Esmeralda is just scraping shit off of her, but all the time you're hearing her grieving in pain because nobody's helping her, and she's trying to get these things knocked off of her.
You're alright.
It's okay.
You're laughing.
Honestly, I'm just
Nobody's
gonna.
helping her. Huh?
Can I just fucking kick it? It's got like 1 HP.
It has
right?
1
I'm
HP.
just gonna kick it.
You can
Oh,
kick
whack
it
it
for
with my
1.
stick.
Well,
Yeah.
you do 1 plus your strength.
Yeah, you
Never
do
mind.
1 plus your strength.
1 plus your
You just
strength.
gotta make sure you hit it.
9.
It's a -1.
It might be a negative, yeah. So
Never
you're
mind.
gonna-
God damn it!
Never mind,
You
I'm
don't
not
wanna do
kicking it.
that.
Never mind, I'm not kicking it.
Do you have
Yeah.
something to bludgeon it with?
Why
There
don't you
has to be
just
a
do
limit to
cantrip?
how low it can go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to waste a spell.
No, cantrips are
I
free.
was gonna use
Yeah,
a cantrip,
yeah.
but I gotta make
Just
a
do a fire on it or something.
I don't have a fire. I have ray of
You're a
frost.
weather guy. What do you mean you don't have
I have ray
fire?
of frost.
Okay, ray of frost. That's fine.
No, I use ray of frost. I gotta make it a ranged attack on it. 1.
Here on the Allen.
Okay. And you're spell throwing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
God, I hope it's a heal spell against the enemy.
No, it won't be that. Come on now. Come on.
This is what you know. I could have just kicked it. Everybody could have just let me kick it
You
and
can't.
win my fight.
Even N gets 0 to hitting physically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's a chance where it doesn't count the.
Yeah, I think this is
negative
going to be
damage.
appropriate. Okay, roll high or low. You got a dislocated elbow.
Low. Oh, I did it. I'm good.
You're low.
Yeah.
You forfeit remaining attacks on your current turn.
That's fine.
That's
It's done anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if nobody does anything in the
That
round,
would have been
it's
more
turn anyways.
hurtful for like Grutz.
I think it would have been bad for a fighter, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, my elbow. Oh, Jesus.
People are rolling ones tonight. Okay, I believe we have one more, and this is the guy
And
that's
it's
on
W's.
W. And he misses W. So, all right, we're back up to the top.
I think W needs
W
to
next. Yeah.
W has
You've
2
got
in
2 of
front
them.
him.
Yeah. One of them is in bad shape. Well, no, he's not in bad shape. He's got 7.
Okay, no matter what
The
you
other
do,
one's
it's 1
okay.
damage with a fist
I'm
attack.
gonna bonus action.
That's what I figured, but they made me do a cantrip.
I'm sorry, one of them, he has 24.
Yeah, no matter what, you'll do 1 damage.
No, that's the one on
This one's spells. Succeeds.
I did like.
22.
Oh, he
I
has
think it's
22. Okay.
22.
Yeah, so
I'm
this
gonna
one
hit that
is-
one.
You got 3 hit points.
I succeed that hit. I failed that hit.
What are you hitting him with?
My
Just your sword?
I did a spirit shot, so I do extra damage.
Oh, you don't have to. 3 for 3. You should, as
Oh,
long as you
it's
hit him,
really
you should
good.
be able to do at least 3 damage, right?
Yeah. 12
Yeah,
damage.
he's gone. Now you just got to make sure the squat doesn't get all over you, so you have to roll
Okay.
your dex. Beat a 13.
I succeed.
Okay. So he squelches all over the
I have a
place.
13 and a
Nobody
16.
else is around. I'll throw a worm out there to signify there's some worms there. Who's next? It's Lazarus,
Yes, it's me. Only
the
one.
hero.
I'm doing Eldritch Blast on how many of those are left? There's
There's 3.
I'm gonna do it on the one next to N. And
Okay.
it's gonna only one of them hits, and it's gonna do 10 damage. So
10.
knock it back 10 feet.
Okay, that guy's got 1. This guy's dead. Okay,
15.
he's looking bad. And you walk him back 10 feet. 5, 10. Okay. Grudge. Grutz. Grudge. Grudge.
Maybe Gridge.
What do I do? Does that one? Is that one with 1 HP still alive?
He's sitting right there. I got him highlighted.
How much is the one you got?
He's going to go.
Been dealt
He's on
W.
fire,
Oh.
Grutz. So
I'm gonna go to the one by W and hit that one. It's the least I can do.
Yeah, but that
okay,
was basically.
there's worms here. Do you want to step into worms?
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're going to get
Yeah.
worms. You're going to have to deal with worms.
Gotta go to the doctors. Gonna be doctor.
Alright,
I got
okay.
the worms.
All right, well, you're a tough guy because there was area around him that had no worms. But Grutz is Grutz, and he's going to stand in worms
13,
just to show how tough he is. I'm sure you're going to blast him to death.
17,
He hasn't got much left.
20, 26, 32. 32.
Oh, okay, he's out. So just go ahead and see. Why'd you count that out? Okay, go ahead and just you got to beat a 13. Now, last time you didn't beat one, did you?
I didn't beat it again. I'm fucking
Did you
rolling
really?
low. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
rolling low.
As a matter of fact, I think we're forgetting about worms that are in you guys. And that's, I mean, it's small, but they're supposed to be.
Small but mighty.
Well, it's 1,000 paper cuts, right?
Died yet.
No, she's not doing well. Believe me. So N has 1 in him, and
N has 1 in him. W had his removed.
you removed W's. Yeah, but Grutz is going to have 6 burrowing into you now. Okay,
Okay, what am I gonna use a bonus? Can I use a bonus action to get one of them out?
you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's what's saving Esmeralda. She's getting 2 around.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so you've got Grutz, the mighty Grutz, who didn't have to step in him. That's 5 of them in there.
Well, how much did I move to get up there?
It was like we were back 30 feet, so I
You
think
already,
we moved
you
like
already
30.
got into them, so I
20.
don't think they're gonna disappear if you leave.
No, the ones I know the one's already in me, but I can move out of the area.
Oh yeah, you can move out of there.
I'm gonna move 15 feet out,
Okay, which way do you want to go?
backwards, like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, there, yeah.
All right. Grutz. This guy is just going to combust. He's done. Kaboom.
Confetti.
However,
Who for me?
you need to roll. So is Esmeralda. Your dexterity.
16.
She rolls a 14. She just barely makes it.
16.
Okay, you're okay too.
Really
All right.
worth it. Very dex.
So the only thing left is the worms. So you've got 5 in you, Grutz.
Yep, it's gonna take 15.
You take 2. You take 3 hits for each one that's in you.
So 15.
So Ann takes 3.
Yeah, I marked
You
it.
take 15. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's not good.
Yep.
See. So at this point, yeah, and this is what Esmeralda is dealing with because she's very low. You're gonna have to take a couple of them out each turn.
I could do 3 a turn with how
Yeah.
many actions
Okay.
I can do.
And I assume Ann's gonna dig his out too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so it's just the worms right now, right?
Mhm.
So W's just gonna go around casting Word of Radiance to get rid of a multi-area.
Just look at me and use it so you can burn all the
Yeah.
ones in me.
So that's gonna burn them up.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they have to make Constitution saving throws, but I can keep doing it because it's a cantrip,
Okay. So
and it does up to 2d6 damage. So
How much damage did they make it? Half?
Well,
half.
he still needs to
they're
roll.
only 1 HP.
So they'll die
They
regardless.
So they'll
They
die
die.
regardless.
They die
So I'm just
regardless.
gonna endlessly cast it around
Okay.
the area to kill them and get them off of everybody.
Okay, so really the person you're going to say, so you're going to take 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's going to cast.
Yeah.
So
She
you're
casts,
basically,
yeah.
okay. I'm just going to say everybody's okay.
We've done it. We've
Okay.
defeated worms.
Yeah, not so simple, huh?
No, it was pretty simple.
Well, for you,
Yeah, 3D woodworth.
Esmeralda's
I took
very
24
bad.
damage.
Esmeralda's a normal person.
I'm
and a
going
weather
to
with it.
cast Mass Healing Word. I can heal up to 6 creatures.
I'm worth it.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Someone say this is actually 6 people on that screen.
So everyone gets healed for 12.
Woo, half
Look
of
at
it.
3D woodworth is just fine.
Half of what I got dealt damaged. Yeah.
Okay.
3D woodworth didn't feel a thing.
So Esmeralda is low.
She's a little bit.
She got 12 back, but she's very low. So she's looking pretty beat up. She's got scars all over her from these things.
I
attacking
can
her. She had this shit all
cure.
over her.
I'll
And
cure
she
wounds
was
for her
taking
as
them
well.
out, but she could only take out 2 at a time.
I'll
What's
cure wounds her as well.
Um,
For
hold on. Okay.
For 13.
Okay. Okay, she's doing much better. Okay. There's one down here, but I think I missed him. So, okay. There's a mass of crap and guts and worms. They're still wiggling around, some of them. We've got some in a jar, some are wiggling, some are not.
You really should just.
Esmeralda's going to say, maybe you shouldn't keep those worms.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Yeah, it's really
At least get rid of the ones that are moving.
I'll get rid of the ones that are moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like, nice job, guys. You all did it.
Oh, look, a cheerleader. Yay!
Yeah.
She a high five.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and have a high five her.
Okay. She's gonna go. This is why I'm with this group. I'm the one that always comes out the worst. Okay, so she says, I suggest we don't walk through that crap.
Yeah, let's go around.
So I assume you guys are gonna walk around it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go down this way. And so Esmeralda is just going to point out, do we still want to go look at this thing, or
Yeah.
we want to just leave?
We're gonna look. We've spent
Alright.
so much time and effort here. We are
Alright.
gonna see it.
Okay. Let's see, it's 8:30. Maybe we should stop. So now you're coming up to this thing, and you can see. Well, I think we'll do that. You can see this is a very huge pool.
Dang.
There were
That definitely has some.
Oh.
That's the water we talk about.
I
That
can
if you
easily
drink,
use lightning bolt on it and electrocute anything alive in there. That way, nothing can ambush us.
do it.
Do it.
Huh?
I'm gonna cast lightning bolt on
Wait, does that ricochet?
No, it doesn't.
No, it just goes in a straight line.
Okay.
Okay, because I know
Roll your lightning bolt.
actually gets
I
there.
don't think I need to roll it at fucking still water, do
You
I?
sure do.
Okay.
You got to see how
At
much
least-
damage you
at
do
least
to the
roll
your
fountain.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I think you're going to blow up the fountain.
It's an sanitation.
That's okay.
8d6.
8d6.
Here, do you need some d6s?
Yeah.
It's the ability I used to use. It's Edward Chadwick.
What's that?
Lightning bolt, yeah.
Lightning bolt. Lightning
No,
bolt.
didn't you do the Thunderbolt
15.
or something?
It was a
like
better
that?
version of 2e. It was a better 2e version of it.
No,
Where you can cast it every turn.
No. Two
17.
different spells. There's the wizard one, which throws a bolt of lightning.
Oh, is that the one he's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
27
mine's
damage to the
different.
water.
Okay.
Anything in there should be fried. Does anything pop out? Anything jump?
No.
Not even fish?
No.
I got it! I destroyed everything in
It's
the water!
a bunch of green,
You killed the Neva. Good
creepy,
job.
green, crappy. It's so murky and
Murky
nasty it
water.
stinks. It's a stinky water, that's for sure. So you leash your lightning bolt, zaps, and the whole thing lights up. You see some cracks come down on the sides of the.
Is there a little bit of leaking water?
The cement. It's leaking a little bit of water. Yeah.
Nice. I don't care.
Okay, let's go ahead and stop now. I know you don't care. And we'll do Mom's birthday. I don't know if she's listening.
Yep.
A little bit of birthday for Mom. Have our dessert. We have to sing. And we'll be back in a few minutes. We can take bio breaks. Oh, it feels like we've been sitting forever.
Yeah.
Those things took forever.
They did. It's because there's so many of them.
You guys really got rid of them quickly. I mean, the only person who got hurt was Esmeralda. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, did you get hurt? That's 12 minutes.